All morning. Sorry, the music loud. It's quiet now. Good morning. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Spam, 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 spam. Oh, it's echoing. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. Oh, why is it doing that?
Hello.
Oh, it's echoing for me. Oh, that's not right. Oh, I did something wrong. I did something bad. Oh, I should not have done whatever I did. Oh, no. I should not mess with things without help. Why do I get an echo? This is not right. This is not right. Oh, I did something very wrong. Oh, hold on. Oh, why is it echoing? What did I do? What did I do?
Hello.
I don't know what I did. Sounds fine from Mara, and I'm getting an echo. It's kind of funny, though. I kind of like it like that. I don't know why it's echoing. That's so strange. That's so unusual. There's only one audio source. Maybe you have your own stream. Maybe I do. Possibility. I mean, yes, but no, it's paused. Because I have the stream manager open. That's so strange and unusual. And also completely hilarious. I accept this. I accept this fate. I don't know what I did other than try to add the same source into my stream starting soon thing, but like I accept it. And delete it from there. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, if I go back here. Maybe that'll fix it. I really doubt it. I'll have Maple help me later. I don't know what I did. She did nothing, and she fucked everything up anyway. Also, if I had the stream open, I would be hearing myself, I think. I think I would be hearing myself. It wouldn't be a sunny stream if it didn't start immediately with, like, intense scuff. That's the only way to start it. But yeah, how what would happen if I ripped your ahoge off? I think I would die. Wait. I think if you rip my ahoge off, I would lose my spidey senses and just die. I think I would lose all my spidey senses and I would just die. That'd be it. There's no more. It's gone. Just gone. It's your goal to get Sunny as popular as Nero. That is not happening. Listen. The only way on Twitch to get spontaneously very popular as a VTuber is to get rated by Vettel, which means you will always only get a percentage of what Nero gets. Therefore, it's literally impossible to get as popular as Nero. It's literally statistically impossible. That's just how it works. I don't make the rules. Twitch does. This is just how the people function on Twitch. It's just, oh, and I also finally got my freaking streamer breakfast again of my banana parfait and cheese croissant and orange juice. And I'm going to start drinking, for the new year, my drinks with a straw so that every time I take a sip, my model doesn't break because I'm drinking from a straw. And it's not a cup in front of my face, which makes my model glitch up. Like, I'll still move while drinking. You'll just see me going every time I take a sip. I will not be the wind to pierce the heavens. I will not be the wind to pierce the heavens. Let's test it. I'm going to take a sip. Will this fuck up my model if I take a sip of my drink with a straw? No, it works. Squeaky chair, shut up. I need a new chair. I have a new mattress. I need a new chair. Carla's gonna keep bugging me to get a new chair until the end of time. I'm pretty sure. It's not a good chair. It's, have I told you guys about my chair? I don't know if I told you guys about my chair. I don't even know what kind of chair I want to replace it with. I just really like how the chair is made. It's, like, made just right for me, for real. And I've used this chair for, I don't know how long. I mentioned it. Only I know, because Kaios just said that I mentioned it. Therefore, more people than you know about it. You're a liar. Get electric execution chair for the new one. Oh. That would super kill me. Considering my medical conditions, that would overkill me. It's a little much, don't you think? It's a little extreme, don't you think? Just a little extreme. It's a little extreme. I know my chair has some issues where the cushion at the bottom is completely ripped up, so I have a bunch of like padding on top of it, and then like a big cushion that I have strapped around so that I can sit on it. And then the cushion, the fabric on the arms is like ripped up, and one of them, the wood under it, is also like shredding and coming apart. So I've gotten many chunks of wood stuck in my arm from using the armrest that I just don't use anymore. Um, so it's kind of a dangerous armrest, and also the thing that adjusts the height, right? You go up and down and you pull on it, and if you sit on it, it goes down. If you don't sit in it, it goes uppy. Yeah, that's broken, so slowly throughout the day, it will slowly go down, which is why sometimes when I'm streaming, I just go, whoop, because I'm lifting my chair up because I realize I've been falling the entire stream. That is my desk chair, but, okay, but it's not broken. The backrest is still, like, pristine and perfect, and that's the most important part to me. So I'm like, I kind of don't want to get rid of it. I kind of just rather like try to fix it. I'd rather try to fix it somehow, even though the wood is coming apart. But like you know, it's not the worst. It's not as bad as my bed. My bed was worse. If I could find a chair like this one that was new, I would go for it. But like for right now, I mean, I have a cushion to sit on. I just don't use one of my armrests where it has the piece of wood sticking out. And the back part's fine, and I just adjust it like every couple hours, and I'm fine. No problem. I just adjust it every few times a day. No problem. I think I mentioned office renovation sales last time you mentioned it. Probably, and I probably forgot, knowing my big brain. Knowing my big brain, I probably forgot completely. There is nothing that sticks in this noggin. Absolutely nothing. Everything just ceases to exist in this noggin. It's all gone, man. It's all gone. You say it to me and it's gone. I can't control that shit. I can't control where the information you tell me goes. It's gone. They're tier listing you. I did. That was one of my first streams, actually. We should actually go over all of my... What was my year like? What did we do? It was more like half a year. I started in like, what, late May? It was late May, right? My anniversary would be in May then. So I still got half a year to plan. That's nice. I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do. Maybe in my maybe my anniversary stream should be a tier list of all of my streams, and I rank how well my streams went, how well I think they went, and make a big tier list. And then I open the tier list to the public so you can all also rank all of my streams for 1 year. And we can rank it all together. And we'll be like, yeah, Sunny's first stream. It was alright. It was broken the first 20 minutes. Hi. Debut review. Yeah, we review my debut. It'll be cringe as hell. Because I distinctively remember when I started streaming, the hardest thing is talking. You would think it is so easy, just keep talking. It's not easy to just keep talking to a void with a text box rolling in front of you. That's not actually like verbally talking back, right? You have to verbally talk to a text box, and the text box half the time is not moving. Even on big streamers, half the time, like I'll watch Mouse, and like sometimes she can't talk to the text box because the text box for like 3 straight minutes is nothing but emotes. There's nothing to bounce off of, and she's just gotta roll with it. Like it'll always not be the easiest thing. And I remember it's not easy to keep coming. Yeah, I remember when I started, I would constantly freeze up because I wouldn't know what to talk about. I just kind of lock up and just stare at you guys like, sure it's raining outside. And I wouldn't know what to talk about. And I'm like, I thought I had this, but now that there's no one talking back to me, I realize I don't know how to talk anymore. How did that happen? Because if I'm in a voice chat, I can yap for like 8 hours. If I'm like in my room just talking and talking, I realize I can handle 5 minutes. It's totally different. I still don't know how Bo does it. Like, I know everyone's like, oh, it's just Bo. He likes to hear himself. No, I think he's really skilled at this. I have no idea. He's really quite good at this. Talk about the struggles of being a hack. I'll tell you about the struggles of being a hag. I don't know where I put my Blockbuster card. I don't know where I put my Blockbuster card. I can't find it. I want my but I know I did not throw it out. I want my Blockbuster card back. That's the struggles of being a hag. Where is my damn... What the fuck is a Blockbuster card? Don't do that, man. I know you know what a Blockbuster card is. What's a Blockbuster? Shut the fuck up. You all know what Blockbuster is. You don't even have to be a hag to know what Blockbuster is because it's such a meme. I miss Blockbuster all the time. I missed walking into a movie store and you walk in, right? And you see all a movie. You never heard of them before. You don't know what they are. There's no recommended. It's just you in the woods and the wilds of movies. And you just pick up whatever's got a pretty picture. And you discover a whole new genre and you're like, oh, it was pretty good actually. I didn't think I'd like that, but here we are. But now we have... But now that we have, Netflix and Hulu and WeWoo and Gibu and Boo and Stupidibidoo and Hibaba, it just recommends you based on what you watch. You never really get to discover anything new per se unless it's recommended on the internet. The internet's your new Blockbuster, and then you have to pray it's still on Netflix because they fucking remove shit. It'll stay on Netflix for 5 seconds and then it's gone. And you'll never see it again. You're never going to see that movie again. We're never going to get Infinity Train back. It's gone. We're never getting Infinity Train back. It's fucked up. Where's my Infinity Train? They got rid of that for tax reasons. I don't believe in streaming services anymore. I only have a thing to Crunchyroll because I use it all the time. That's about the only reason. And the one time you actually want a movie, it's on the streaming service you don't have. That's exactly it. Fuck us. Yeah, Infinity Train was sacrificed for taxes, along with a whole bunch of their entire animated content on that streaming service that it was on, for tax cuts. And I think it wasn't even, a lot of them weren't even on for a year. They took off, animated shows that were on for less than a year for tax cuts. Yes, this is why Piracy is making a comeback. At the time of Netflix, it wasn't as popular. Everyone just had a Netflix because... I mean, you could really easily watch the shows without any having to use a weird site for it or anything like that. And now it's you need 20 subscriptions and it'll cost you over $200 a month to watch that one TV show, and it's stupid. So everyone's pirating again. We've just had enough. At some point, everyone's just gonna go back to cable TV and just record the shows as they're airing. And we're just going to go back to VHS tapes and recording on our little DVDs that we write on. And that's just going to be the state of it. Netflix, we're going to go backwards. Yeah, 2003. Welcome back, 2003. I cannot wait. We're already back to what cable was and why everyone stopped paying for it. Yeah, but you can pick what to watch when you want to watch it. But... half the time they don't have what you want to watch. At least with cable TV, you have a TV guide, and you could go, okay, this is airing here, and you can watch it. And it wasn't locked to a specific streaming service. Anything can air on the TV, right? And if people start going back to cable TV, the streaming services might start airing their stuff on cable TV, and then we can just watch whatever we want because they'll all do it because they all want to, to have their spoon in the pot, right? And then we can have our shows back and we can record on VHS, and I can feel like I'm 8 again. And then maybe it'll be easier to turn the Xbox on, and I don't have to hit 50 buttons. I can just turn it to channel 3, plug that bad boy in, and it's on. I miss the old days of turning on the console. Now you have to flip it to here and hit that button, and you gotta resize it, and I opened up the wrong app, and this is bullshit. This isn't smart. This is stupid. This ain't smart. This is stupid. I want a 2005 TV and an Xbox 360 because I knew how to turn it on. I don't know how to turn anything on anymore. It's so... I don't know how to use a TV. If I have to use the TV in the living room, I have to be like, Mother, can you show me how to use the TV remote? I just given up on the TV. I don't know how to do any of it anymore. Was Xbox around during the Channel 3 days? Yeah, absolutely. Xbox 360 was too. Yeah, that's how I did it. That's how I did it. That's how we did it. It was easy because you turn in Channel 3 and plug it in and it was on. The end. All done. And back when I was younger, what we did when we wanted to play a video game was we took the disc out and we put it in the Xbox after we opened the packaging for the first time and we just started playing. Did you know back when I was younger, you didn't have to wait 2 hours for it to download content, like to download the other half of your game because they didn't put it all on the disc. And now there's updates. And did you know that when you play the game, you did not need internet access because nobody had fucking internet access on their Xbox? And if you did, you are a liar and you were those lucky people who actually had Wi-Fi. Because back when I was even in high school, most people didn't have Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi was advertised on the TV as the hot new commodity to go into people's stores and coffee shops. You should come to my coffee shop. We have Wi-Fi. You can actually use the internet here. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that outstanding? You don't need to connect your phone to satellite and burn through your phone bill. You can just use our Wi-Fi. We're one of those few stores in your area that has a Wi-Fi connection. Now everyone has a Wi-Fi connection, but when I was younger, no one had Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi was like the way to get people to, get into your business. So no one had internet with like their Xbox for the most part. You just played single player games and you were happy about it. And if you wanted to play with other people, you dragged them to your house physically and had them in the room with you. That's how it was. Now it's bullshit. Now, I do like the online play. I do like that we have Wi-Fi in my house and that I can play with you guys online. I'm not going to complain about that. But I will complain about the fact that I can't just put a game in. I can't just put a game in and just start playing. And I have to have an internet connection for single player half the time. Make it make sense. I don't understand. Oh, your Xbox isn't up to date. You can't play anything until you update it. Pardon? What are you even going to change? What ads I see? Why do I have to update for that? Just let me put in, my game. I'm just saying. Let me put in Shrek. Let me jump through the walls and go into chicken hell. That's all I want. Only people who know Shrek game I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. I mean, dial-up? Yeah, sure. Ain't nothing wrong with dial-up. That's good shit. That's good shit. They had good channels. First gen Xbox, the 6-ray console, is older than me. Oh my god. I remember when we got our Xbox new. I remember unwrapping it. I remember being so excited and we played Shrek and Lego Star Wars. It was great times. Great times. Oh, and Fusion Frenzy. I love Fusion Frenzy. That age, well, I will still play Fusion Frenzy to this day. Original Fusion Frenzy for Xbox, not the new one. Not the new one. The original one for the original Xbox slaps. And you should all play it. If you don't, you should get an original Xbox. I'm sure a store that's like a Goodwill or whatever, a resale store will probably have some kind of an Xbox. And get Fusion Frenzy. It's probably like less than $20 and put it in and bring your physical friends over to your house and have the best time of your life. I'm just saying, it was good. Don't forget, Ellie didn't know what a 56K modem was or a speaker sound you got when a phone call would come in. Wait, what is a 56K modem? I'm not smart enough to know that kind of tech. Or the speaker sound you got when... Does she not know that you would have to hit like the A key 4 times to get to like C when you're texting someone on the old phones where you have the buttons and you have to keep hitting the buttons nonstop to text anybody? Does she not know how to do that? It's over. There are people that are younger than the Xbox now. Yeah, it's over. Hello, friends. What do you think I have social? You got siblings. You can kill them in the video game. That's the dial-up modem. Wait, you mean that those god-awful dial-up sounds that it would make when you would connect to the internet? It just goes... like that? Is that what you're talking about? Those awful dial-up sounds when you connected to the internet and you couldn't use the internet and be in a phone call at the same time. So if someone was going to be on a phone call, you had to just not use the computer. Like, okay, I'll wait. I remember those days. They were kind of more fun, honestly. They added spice to your life. Those days had spice. Now it's so convenient, it lacks spice. I kind of like when sometimes things break down a little, it adds spice. Like, it still works, just inconveniently. It adds spice to your life. And everything's not just silver patted on a silver platter. You gotta work for that food. Have been able to drink alcohol for 4 years. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Negotiation sounds, nostalgia, extreme nostalgia. I love dial-up sounds. Surely Ellie has heard dial-up sounds. Surely. She works tech. Surely. She builds robots. There's no way she hasn't heard dial-up sounds, right? Surely and truly, she's heard them. Did your landline phones have that thing where it just before they would ring, you could feel it? Our landlines actually did hook up. We have landline, but it hooked up to like just, I think, an outlet. Well, actually, no, because we do have a landline cable running on the roof and through one of the walls. Maybe I'm too young. I was too young to actually remember the full setup. I know we disconnected it later, probably when I was in college, because we'd only get spam calls and no one would actually call it, so we just disconnected it. I still remember the phone number though. I still remember the landline phone number. I'm not gonna tell you, but I remember. Kids younger than iPhone can vote. I don't know how I feel about that. Will be able to vote in US in 2008 this year. Wait, no, hold on. 2008, 2018, 2028, 5, 17. So if they turn 8, oh fuck, they can. Oh my god, people born in 2008 are gonna be able to vote and drive cars. That's weird. I don't. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. The 3DS is still new, right? Because last one was 4 or 5 years ago. Shut the fuck up. It was not. I work for a company that used DSL for an event a while back, but just because it's cheaper than running a DSL. Oh my god. They really believe in the 90s or something, right? Like when you had to remember phone numbers. Yeah. I still remember them on purpose sometimes. Well, one of the things you can do in case... So, I believe... Yeah, 3DS is from 2011. That's still new, right? That's only 14 years old. So, anyways, one of the things I recommend that people do, by the way, because we're so dependent on technology that when it breaks, everything falls apart. One thing I recommend to do, instead of being dependent on your phone, having all your phone numbers, and expecting nothing bad will ever happen to your technological device that you keep on you at all times, wherever you're going, assuming nothing bad will ever happen to it, because nothing bad ever happens to the stuff that you constantly keep on hand and regularly use, take those phone numbers and write them physically in a phone book. Put the names on them. I have a phone book. It's very fancy. If my phone breaks, I can still call people. 10 out of 10 recommend having a phone book, because your phone is not immortal. I'm sorry. What's a phone book? Oh. Well, a phone book is a book you have that's in alphabetical order. It's made for you. It's not a notepad. It's made for you. It's in alphabetical order. You write down the person's name by their first name in the A slot in it. You write down their phone number and address if you have it, and any information you have about them for contact. So that way, if anything happens, you'd never lose it. Unless your house burns down, in which case it's gone. But you can quickly find them. And so if your phone breaks, you can just go to your phone book and go, oh, I need to call, let's come up with a name right now. Let's just use Ellie. I need to call Ellie. So you would flip it to the E, because her first name would be E, right? Ellie. And obviously, you don't go by the last name. Minibot's M, so you don't go flipping to M. So you go by first name, unless you're a weirdo. In which case, you can go by last name if you're a little freak like that. But you go by E, Ellie, and then you go, oh, that's the number. So my phone is bricked, and I got a new one. And it was like, I don't know, it fell into a lake, and I don't have that information, and I need a caller. You have it right there, and you can just dial it on your new phone and just re-add the contact. It's not a bad way. It's not a bad idea to have everything physically listed. 10 out of 10 recommend everyone have a phone book. Like, you cannot guarantee that through your whole time with your phone that you won't accidentally drop it in a lake and it's bye-bye. You're gonna go bye-bye at any moment. You could drop it, you could cross the street, it falls out of your pocket, and a car fucking rows it over. That's it. It's gone. Everything. Write your shit in a phone book. It's on hand. It's too easy for it to break. You see videos of people having their phones break all the time. And that can be you. Get a phone book. My parents had a Rotolux. Okay. Remember when we stopped paying for a landline when I was younger? Mobile phones still weren't really widely used here in NJ, so I broke down wondering how I was going to call my best friend. Oh, yeah. That would be tough if it's not that popular yet. We only got rid of the landline when cell phones became so popular that it just got spam calls for like years. And we're like, why do we have this? Why are we paying for this? We have it there so we can rush over to hear who's spam calling us this time. Oh, hi, I'm from Windows. There appears to be a virus on your computer. We're like, okay. And that's it. It's all we get. There was no point. And Gmail is dying due to too many photos. Most phones sync with some accounts, though, to save you from that. That's good. That's good. No guarantees on that, though, or that you know how to get that information. Because I don't. My parents still have a landline. If it works, it works. I'm not saying the landlines are obsolete. I'm saying our particular landline in my household was obsolete. Landlines are still Boehner, honestly. Landlines are still Boehner, in my opinion. We just don't have a need for one. If you're running a business, landlines are Boehner. If you're running a business, you're probably going to want a landline. I like my big books. Yeah. When I bought my house, I went through and replaced all the phone jack covers with solid covers because I knew that I would never use them. Hey, there you go. There you go. Good morning, Maple. Good morning. Good morning. I fucked up my alerts. We'll figure it out later. Good morning. I hear an echo every time one goes off. Good morning. But now I drink juice with a straw, so it doesn't mess up my morals, see? Oh, it didn't echo this time. Maple appeared and intimidated the alerts on my OBS, and so OBS is behaving. That's what I'm learning. Okay. Maple, thanks for showing up. The OBS is behaving now. I think part of the reason they still have a landline is because it's still work even if the cell towers shut down. Plus, emergency services do reverse 911 if they need to contact you. Well, we just need landlines in general. Society needs landlines. We can't get rid of landlines. Thank you for my hat. Yay! Yes, she can. She just appears and it behaves. No, before you were here, Maple, it kept echoing. The moment you appeared and it goes off, the echo just stops. Incredible. Maple just appears and Obis is like, oh shit, the mod's here. And it behaves. I really do. We'll start off the year with just chatting. I'm not gonna draw. I'm not gonna play games. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna see how long I can pull this off for. It's been 40 minutes and I've been able to talk the whole time without being like, arr. So that's pretty good. I think that's really good. I got some juice. And it has still works. The scarf still works. Yeah, Best Bunny is right. Scatter. Scatter. So, okay, let's talk about this year, actually. This year, I'm gonna be actually brutally honest with you guys. This year has been one of the best and worst years of my life simultaneously. The highs have been extremely high, and the lows have been extremely low. It's been both. I'm like, wow, this year has been everything. Everything. Absolutely everything. So, I'm still disabled. That's not gone, but it's getting better. I can jump now, which is insane. I can jump a few times before the pain sets in. I get a few little hops a day, which is way better than 2 years ago where I got to stand for 10 minutes a day and then I would just start crying. I can get a few hops a day. I really like the few hops a day. I could go bye-bye. I get a few little hops as a treat. I still can't really go past my 6-hour walk limit, but I mean, I got a few hops, and I think I just need to exercise a bit more, like at all. And then I might be able to walk longer. I can't afford physical therapy because I'm not like working. So it's a long trek. Physical therapy would be like at least 400 a month. I can't do that right now. That's gonna deplete my bank so fast. If I had it their way, it would be 800 a month. Yeah, because it's $100 for like a 1 hour session, which is kind of insane when you think about it. It's like more than $1 a minute. But yeah, I can do a little hop and I can go around 6 hours. I have to be very careful. Whenever I get out of my chair, I'm consciously thinking about how long I'm going to be walking for and what I'm going to do, which kind of sucks. I can't just do things. I can't just get up, oh, I'm going to do this, and then I'll sit back down. I have to like consciously make an effort of how long is this going to take? Do I have anything else planned today? What can I do today? You know, I have to think about that. I got to think about this shit. I can't wait for this to go away if it ever goes away fully. So that's a thing. Still disabled, but way better. The beginning of the year, I was struggling to even try to maintain 4. And I could not hop. I couldn't really bend down to pick stuff up. So, big progress this year on disability. We're getting way better. I don't need a cane anymore unless I surpass that 6 hours. My doctor wouldn't like that, but like, listen, man, it hurts. He'd be so disappointed if he saw me using a cane. But I'm like, listen, man, owie. Owie. Although he thinks it's less on the nerve damage now, and it's mostly on the atrophy. I noticed a couple of things add to the throat. Now, I don't think I did that. I don't think I did that. I got uni, though. New Year's uni. I want the fairy uni. No, I don't think I added anything to throne. Hold on. I don't think I added anything to my throne recently. No. No, I didn't. No, I didn't add anything to it. No, it's just as is as it is. What are you talking about? I mean, I added the controller because Maple really wants me to use a game controller, and I don't know how to set up a console one, and just having one in my room that I don't have to go through the house to unhook from a console to come in to hook up here to play a game would be nice. Just the streaming controller would be nice. Now, the iPhone's been there from ancient times, so has the pillow. I think you're full of silly juice. Am I using a controller on my stream? Oh my god. I'm like the anti-controller. I don't need it. I got a keyboard. So do you do physiotherapy every day or like every week? I should be doing it every day. I sure should be. But it hurts. It's supposed to. I sure should be. Add the S-tier chair to throw. I don't have a chair yet that I want as a replacement. I wouldn't know what to replace it with. I don't have a chair to add. I didn't have a bed for like ages. Yeah. That was not good. Honestly, the mattress salesman did me a real one by giving me a mattress. It was not good, and sometimes it did hurt me. That plush is so articulate. I am so excited for this plushie. But honestly, that mattress salesman did me a real one because I am pretty sure, based on what sleeping on the floor was doing to me, if I had to sleep on the floor for an additional 3 weeks, it probably would have landed me in the hospital. And I don't mean that, oh, sleeping on the floor hurts. Sunny would have been in the hospital because she had owie pain. I have a really bad back medical condition as to which sleeping on the floor would probably have landed me in the hospital. It would have pulled something. It would have messed something up. So that salesman did me a real one. It kept me out of the hospital. Very thankful for that guy. I hope he gets the biggest raise of his life. Because he certainly made mine cheaper. I still have to pay my hospital bill. Fuck. Yeah. So yeah, this year we got a new mattress because my old one broke. And I got the new one. And now that it's broken in a bit because it's been 2 weeks, they break in like a shoe. New mattresses kind of break in like a shoe. It takes a month for it to like get to that full comfort level. The websites you buy it will tell you that. The salesman was telling me that. All the reviews say, well, after a month, it started softening up a little bit. Like, yeah, that's what they do. It's called like, you know, you have foam and fluff on your shoes and it takes a month to break in. You have foam and fluff on your mattress. It takes a month to break in. Who would have thought? Yeah, the mattress salesman is the MVP. But now that it's comfy, I just never want to leave. Like, oh, it's so comfy. I could just lay here for 3 more hours. It's fixing my shoulder. It's a good. Oh yeah, firm. I don't like firm. I don't like firm. Firm messed me up. I've got pressure points on my back. Firm messed me up. Yeah, so I got mattress. So on one hand, the year is good because I got a new mattress, but it was also bad because my mattress broke and was trying to kill me. That was interesting. This year we started streaming, which is really good. But this year also my job was doing physical and psychological damage at an extreme level to where I had to quit and I couldn't do it anymore. And I've never just quit a job before. That was the first time I had to hand in a resignation letter. I was so uncomfortable and nervous about doing that. But that was in July. I quit my job in July. That job was not good. That job was the job that injured me in the first place. And they would do it again. And they were making it very clear that they would do it again. I didn't care. I would say I have a need physically, and they just would refuse to accommodate it at all times. I would bring my own accommodations. I'd be like, hey, this chair that you have me sitting in for these times a day because I can't walk my whole shift, it lifts up in the front, which presses on the nerve on my leg, which means I'm just sitting in pain. Can we get like a more comfortable chair or cushion? And that went to HR. It never happened. So I brought in my own fucking cushion because they were never going to do it. Or I'd be like, hey, I can stand for a little bit if I'm on a cushiony thing on the ground. If it's like this thick and has this level of squish, I can stand for a little bit and do some things. And so they got me something that was just a used mat that they had in another kitchen that was kind of thick and kind of messed up. And they're like, so you can just stand for a whole shift and not sit and do the register, right? And I'm like, that's not what I fucking said. So I never even got to use the mat because they just refused to listen to me about my needs. They refused actively. They disabled me and they would do it again. I don't think I want to return to that company, honestly, unless I was just doing coffee, which is, I know how coffee is and it's chill enough. It's not against the ADA like crazy. You think that they care? You think that any company cares about you? They don't. They care if you have a lawyer. They care if you got an attorney. Oh, now they care. No. They disabled me and they would disable me more. It was getting to the point where some days I would go to work and I would start, instead of healing, I would actually start getting worse. And that's why I started realizing a problem was happening. I would bring in medical documents from my doctor telling them how long I could walk during my shift, and they would ignore that shit. I would say, okay, she could stand 50% and sit 50% of her total shift. And I was like, at like 6-7 hours a day. So that meant like about 3 or 3.5 I'd be sitting, and 3.5 I'd be standing, right? And that's what I could handle like late in the game. Initially, it was all sitting. I couldn't walk at all. I had crutches. I couldn't even pick things up. When I had to go and sit down and eat, people had to bring food to me when I started, right? I literally couldn't walk. And after like about 2 years in, we hit 50-50, which was a massive improvement. I was in a cane and going off of that cane, and I could do 50-50, which was great. But then our lovely woman that I call Beth, the supervisor, was never happy with me ever, even though I was fucking disabled, and she was actually part of the reason why I was disabled. And she would come up to me and tell me, and then tell my boss that I'm sitting too much during my shift, and I'm not meeting my 50-50 requirement of I have to meet that 50% standing no matter what. Like, as if I have to make sure I'm always standing that 50 and not that, that was my hard limit of I can go to a maximum of 50%. It just never clicked to her. And then she would try to get me in trouble with my boss with that. Beth was probably the reason I'm disabled, yes. And so after she said that, the next day, what I did was I did my shift as normal. But I started counting down and tracking the timestamp in my head of when I got up to do things and when I sat down, and I checked the clock and I'd add that to my timetable in my head. And it turns out I was actually walking for about 60 to 70% of my shift, which is why I was in so much pain. And that wasn't good enough for her. Yeah, Beth really wanted me to just be fucked up. She also didn't believe I was disabled, I'm pretty sure. I think I overheard her talking to my boss about that, her telling him that she thought that I was faking it. Yeah, I sure wish I was. Because then I would be able to walk and do this at home. That would be great. Yeah, she was out to ruin my life, I think. I just needed to get out of there. Yeah, fuck Beth. Yeah, I probably should have gotten a lawyer, but the problem was I was also fighting work comp because the first doctor I had, closed my case because he decided that actually I was fine and could work full time, even though I couldn't even walk in his office, because he didn't want to deal with me because I look like a child and therefore I'm just someone trying to get off on doing work and I didn't want to work because people quick judge me because of how young I look. Looking young is never a benefit in your life. It only gives you cons. I stand by this statement fully. There's nothing good about looking younger than you are. It only gives you cons. So he closed my work comp early, and then I was trying to fight them on that to get it back open with my new doctor. And they did every scumbag thing in their power to keep it closed to the point to where I just couldn't do it anymore. So the work comp got closed. But my new doctor was an advocate on my side and would just make sure to try to keep me accommodated where he could for my workplace because, they don't care. I got fucked up. Yeah, fuck that doctor. He was some old guy and he's like, well, I'm going to write off see, these scans that I did don't show that there's anything wrong with your muscle and bone. Therefore, I don't think there's anything wrong with your leg, even though you clearly cannot even walk 5 steps. So I'm going to write it off as medically fine. And he told me that it might have been a pre-existing condition, even though this has literally never happened to me before in my life. And that I needed to go see a different doctor for a pre-existing condition for, my leg that's functioned just fine my entire life. That's what he wrote it off as, closed my work comp case, and basically fucked me over for no reason. Because the scans didn't show anything, so he just gave up instead of continuing to look. Where my new doctor continued to look and actually figured out what was wrong. And I'm very thankful for that. And we found out more that was wrong too. There's so much stuff fucked up in my body. Apparently I have a fused hip bone that needs surgery at some point in my future. I'm just pretending that it's not real. Yeah, I love my new doctor. I hate my old doctor. And when I had physical therapy from the first doctor, I met the physical therapist the first time, which, by the way, the physical therapy that I got from the first doctor I had that fucked me over, the physical therapy building, the room was 3 doors away from the doctor's office. It was in the same building on the same hallway. And when I met with them, they asked me what was wrong because they didn't know what to do to help me because he didn't tell them anything. They were 5 steps away and he never talked to them and they had to ask me what was wrong with me. Is that not insane? Why didn't he tell them? They were in the same building. Why are they asking me? I don't know what I need. I'm the patient. Why am I telling them what I need? That should have been red flag number 1 for me to leave, honestly. That should have been red flag number 1. Why am I talking about this? But yeah, so fuck that doctor. I got a new doctor. The doctor's 100% on my side, and it's great. I'm seeing him less and less now because I'm not needing to see him as much. And we have a new physical therapy plan to help do knee corrections because while I can walk, my knee buckles every time I take a step, which is not good and probably also aggravating it to not function properly. It's probably making it worse. So we have a exercise plan to strengthen up the muscles around my knee because they're weak, because the exercises we've been doing don't actually accommodate the knee and we just forgot about that. You need this, whoopsies. And I'm like, thanks. So I have to do that now, get my knee going. My knee is not good. But yeah. But that was a whole thing. Okay, so anyways, this year. So what also happened? I quit my job. I stream. I did do a few art commissions, which I'm very delighted about, but now my taxes are going to be hell. Because I don't know how to do taxes on PayPal. Digital art commissions. I'm not looking forward to that. I met all of you, and that's been very good, and I've been drawing a lot of stickers in Ellie's server, which has been very fun. I've drawn the most I've ever drawn in a long time this year, which has been really nice. I think we've had a good few events. We had the punishment wheel, for example. I think that was very fun. We had the when I hit affiliate, that was very fun. We had some good times. We had some good times. We've also had the stream crash out a lot. That's not been good times at all. Um, this year's had everything. I rank this year as the best and worst year of my life. It's had the highest highs and the lowest lows I've ever experienced in a long time. In a long time. But the highs are the only thing keeping me going through these lows, to be honest. You know, being unemployed sucks. I'm gonna start looking for work though. I think I'm healed up enough that if I had a desk job, I could probably handle that. Like administrative kind of a job would probably do it. So I can have some income coming in. That would be good. I mean, I have income from here, but it's like pays my car insurance. I have $200 in student loans a month. But yeah, okay. So we've had a whole year of all time, But now we gotta think about next year. This music is so spooky. I don't like it. Go away. Go to the next song. I don't want the spooky. Happier. There you go. I didn't like the spooky. That was throwing my entire mental state. Listening to I don't know. That's kind of scary. Fuck Beth. So this year, I want to do things this year that I didn't do last year. Which is a weird thing to say when this year has only been this year for 12 hours. I feel like I should make like a list of things I want to do this year and actually like get through the damn list, because I feel like I had all these plans and I had so many lows happening that I just never got through them, and I want to do them, and I think some of them are easy. And since I have a new bed, I can probably do them. Is my cat still here? Aw, she's still here on my bed. Okay, let's make a list. What is this text thing say? Nothing. Okay. Oh, this is my BRB bathroom one. Okay, let's make a new text thing. Let's make a new text thing on the stream directly, and let's make a list. Let's plan for the year. Let's do our yearly plans. What are we doing this year? Actually, let me take a sippy. I haven't eaten anything this whole time. I've just been talking for an hour straight. Oh my god. I can't believe I started up this year with crashing out every 5 to 10 minutes because I didn't know how to talk to her. I talked to an hour straight, and I just didn't even realize I did that. I'm getting good at this. Must include world domination. Understood. Oh, this is not a good color. Okay. Hold on. We can do better color than that. We can do a nice color. That looks like a nice color. Okay. This is so big. Will it shrink down? No, it won't. Why is this so big? Why big? Can you become smaller? Can you get smaller? Do I have a font size? No, I don't. How do I make you smile? Okay, we got world domination. Should do what Vadel does and stream Notepad. Is that what he does? I want to sometime this year read you Ophated. That is definitely always on my list. We want story time with Card. We want to do that this year. We also want to finish Card's. It needs to be colored. The lines are done. I need to color it and then rig it. Finish the model is like the most important. Can I underline this? I don't know how to underline things. Finish Card's model. That would be a good thing this year. What else can we do this year? Many things. Many things. I don't know. I got a croissant. You wish you had a croissant. I bet you do. There you go. I got it. It's for me. Okay. We want that. We want more emotes. We want more emotes. Raise your hand if you want more emotes. Why would I eat an orange? Why would I eat an orange when I can drink orange juice? Why would I eat an orange if I can drink orange juice? I don't know why I would do that. I've got orange juice. Why would I eat the orange? I have orange juice. I don't understand you people. I have orange juice. Why would I eat it? I got juice. I'm good. I don't understand. Orange with bits. Blech. Okay, anyways. I want the fan art wall on my stream. I want it like up there somewhere. And like it's like a little thing that hangs down. Or maybe it could be like on the top right. And it hangs down and it like shows the fan art and it rotates throughout the stream with the fan art and the usernames when I'm on this like just chatting thing here, so that everyone's fan art gets displayed. I have never seen a streamer do this, but it's something I've always thought about even before I thought of the idea of streaming, that I just like want everyone to see it. This is just a thing I've wanted to do. In general. If you draw me, I want everyone to see that you drew me. This is still too big. Smaller. Okay, what if I had it right here and I scooched over? And I had it right there. And then I opened my other windows again. And we went back to that. Yeah. Can Car be turned into pumpkin pie? I guess I can make a toggle where she just becomes a pie PNG that wiggles. Car, do you want that? Do you want a pie toggle where you just hit a button and you just evaporate into a pie that just wiggles a little bit? Is this a want that you have? You don't want to be pie? We can give it googly eyes, so every time you move, the eyes go. Seeing pie by window. Oh my god. I mean the one that always gets stolen? What else do we want to do this year? What else do we want to do? Oh, I want to make a 3D model. I want to make a 3D model for VR chat. I really want that. I can't afford to buy a 3D model, so we'll make it ourselves. I can't afford it, I'll make it myself. You just want to sniff the pie smell lines and gain the ability to... Oh, what? It's your Pokemon evolution, I see. You're like the apple Pokemon where it turns into a pie, but you're the pumpkin instead. I want a 3D model. I want to learn lots of Japanese. But we've been doing that, so we'll get there. I need to practice every day. Like, actually. I want to collab with more VTubers. I don't know how to initiate a collab with anyone. I'm scared to ask, frankly. I only know how to collab with Maple and Harley. How do you initiate a collab with another VTuber? I don't know how, but I'm gonna try. I want more VTube friends. Yeah, we will do more Monster Hunter. That is a guarantee. You're gonna do it, Maple, whether you like it or not. No, I don't need it. I was fine. I don't need a controller. I was okay. It's on Throne anyways, but I'm fine. I don't need it. I'm a big girl. I don't need a controller. I don't need a controller. Convince Maple that I don't need a controller. I think this would be a good New Year's resolution for Maple to understand that I don't need a controller. Okay, let's get rid of that one. don't think I need it. Is he gonna get to master with a mouse? Yeah. I can do anything with a mouse. It's all male sending a controller each. What am I supposed to do with all of them? Viva la revolution. Pack her room in with game controllers. Says it's fine. She's in fact needs a controller. No! If anything, I think I would need it for Yakuza 0, but I don't even know if I can actually like run that game with the state of my computer. One thing I would like to achieve, I want an average view count of 20. I want to achieve 20, which is a big number, and it's really scary. But I believe in myself. I want to hit an average view count of 20 by the end of 2020. So what are you at right now? Not 20. I'm at like about 14. I'd like to get that up by like an average of extra 6 people by end of the year. I think that would be a very happy viewer count. I wanted to hit it this year, and I realized with all my crashing out and the stuff happening and me not getting to streams when I want to, that it was just not going. It was not feasible. Like, I was in Canada, my mattress broke, we had the holiday rush, and I'm like, I'm not streaming as much as I want to. I'm never hitting that 20. But I would like to hit 20 by the end of 2026. I think that'd be pretty sick. If I hit an average view count of 20, then I can finally raid Bo. And that's the reason why. I want to raid him so bad, and I never can. I can never raid him because I'm small. I'm small. Yeah, you can actually set a threshold of a viewer count that people need in order to raid you, which helps prevent things like spam accounts raiding you and spamming up your chat, right? So he has his set to 20, which makes sense, but I'm a baby. I'm a baby. I can't get that number yet, but I want to work hard and work my way up to it. I want to work my way up to it. That's what I want to do. I also want to make enough money on art to buy a new tablet for the PC. Because I hate my tablet for the PC. I mean, I love it. It's a touchscreen. I have a love-hate relationship with this tablet. I love it. It was a hand-me-down. It has given me so much opportunity. It is slowly breaking down and giving me problems. I would like to make I have the tablet on my throne, but it's really high. I'm not expecting anyone to buy it. It's mostly to tab it that I want that in general. I want to make enough money on my art this year to buy myself a new tablet. I think that'd be pretty sick. And I'd like to be able to easily draw on the computer again. Also, this thing's really big and bulky for no reason. You know, when you have tech that's not like sleek, like companies that like are like well financed or whatever, and it's like just massively big and bulky, and I've got limited desk space, having something that's like more sleek would be a lot of help. So I'm not like this massive colossus of a thing on my desk. I would love a more sleek design. I would love a more sleek design. Oh, I would also like to add happy break times so I can eat food. It's been an hour and 10 minutes and I haven't eaten my parfait yet. All I ate was a cheese croissant because I keep talking. I need happy break times to eat. I need to eat, guys. Do you know that? I need a breakfast break time, or like I actually get up at a reasonable hour. Actually, I should add that. Sleep on time so I can eat and draw before stream and like be awake and conscious for my streams, because yeah, I think fixing my sleep is a big thing. We all need to sleep on time, and I pretty much guarantee not a single person here is doing that. There's no one here doing that. We're all on Twitch. None of us are sleeping on time. Your hands smell like really nice soap, but IDK what smell it is. It could be soap. You might be smelling soap. Just thought. If you sleep on time, you'll wake up and not feel like you're crashing out the moment you open your eyes. So I really want to sleep on time this year because that would be good for my streams instead of being like, oh god, guys, sorry, I'm trying to be vertical. I'm so tired. I want to be awake. I want to feel good. I want to be in the best of moods. You guys deserve that. You've been so supportive and you deserve that. So I want to sleep on time. I want to sleep on time. I think that would be very good. Sleep on time. And have happy break time so I can eat food, damn it. And you all eat food too! You all need to be able to eat food. Y'all deserve break time. You deserve to look out a window and enjoy the fresh air if that's available to you. It's not always available, but if it is, you deserve to look out the window and take a 5 minutes and have fresh air and have a little croissant and a cup of tea before the stream comes back. I'm just saying, we all deserve this. We deserve to be able to just feel human. We deserve to feel human. We deserve that. I also want to have a nice room background like all the cool VTuber kids have. You know, like a lot of streamers, like take Mouse for example, they have like this backdrop where they're like in a bedroom that's like their VTuber room that they stream at. I want that. I want to draw that for myself. That would be the biggest challenge in the world. But I want to try that. I want to draw that and I want to have that. And I think that would be fun. Oh, and the biggest thing of all, toggles. We should have some toggles on this model already. There's no toggles. I haven't made any expression toggles other than things that like auto lock my eyebrows down. There's no expression toggles. I need an overlay with a cute bracket. Absolutely. I don't know what that meant, but yes. But I think I deserve to look like I'm in a little bedroom on my computer. And I need to draw it. I heard goggles like for swimming. I don't know what what are you guys talking about in there? Yeah, toggles should be nice because my toggles, what are my toggles? I have a stream deck to add toggles, but I'm so used to not thinking about toggles because I had the 1 through 9 numpad limit that I just haven't done it because I'm so used to being limited all year. That even though I have the stream tag, my brain's like, remember, you can't have toggles. And I'm like, it's right there. The buttons to put them on is right there. Obviously, you aren't covering up parts of the game. Mouse doesn't do that. And I don't need a controller. I don't need nothing. Minecraft server streams. Yes, that is one. Minecraft servers. I want 2. I want 1 for stream and for streamers. Which means you guys can't, a lot of you can't play with us on that one, I'm sorry. It's a streaming, I want a stream specific one. And I need to, like, correctly check anyone who is joining that and basically check their account and everything to make sure that it's, like, a good idea and they're not going to put, like, giant dick statues or something in it. Some people will do that. How do you accidentally make this list around your hair? I'm just that good. I'm just that good, Maple. But I want 1 for streaming, and I want a second Minecraft server, if I can afford it, for the Discord, for people to just play on. That will have literally the exact same mods as the main one, but you guys can, like, have your own version of it. So there probably won't be zombies, and instead you're going to fight Pokemon. That one, I do want to have it set up to where there would be a process of like screening people who join, because I'm sure some people would want to join the Discord just to blow up the Minecraft server, right? So there would be a long screening process. I think you would have to be on the Discord for a set amount of time. You'd have to have a set amount of posts. You have to have like 1 or 2 people vouch for you, kind of thing. And then if you can pass all that criteria, you're probably fine. Like, if you're on there, you've been on the Discord for, like, 6 months or something, and, you've posted 1,000 times, you're a regular community member, and someone can be like, yeah, I trust him, I trust that guy, yeah, go ahead, jump in. I don't think anything bad is going to happen. But if you just join and you jump in and blow people up, I'm not happy, so I want to try to prevent that, because I know that's going to happen. Because I've been a mod for big servers before, and I watched shit like this happen. So I know the safety measures to take around this. I've been around the Minecraft server game for a long time. I've been a player on a lot of big servers. I've been a mod on a lot of big servers. I was at one point for a larger server, the person who made advertisements that went on websites to advertise their Minecraft server. I'd make little ads that would pop up, and I would discuss with the owner different ways that they could have stuff released, like in the game that people can pay for to cover the fees of the server. So like I'm like very in Minecraft server territory, and I know what people will do. I know what people will do, and I know I have to make these the point of entry very difficult. If I make the point of entry easily, people are going to blow it up. I know how people are. So it's not going to be easy to get in the server. You have to be actively talking, and you have to be on the server for a while. And then I want someone to vouch for this person. But if you're actively chatting in the server, and you have like 1,000 posts or like maybe a couple hundred posts and no one vouches for you, that would be insane. Because that would imply that you're not talking to anyone, which you clearly are. So, you know, you should be able, by passing the post limit, you should also be able to pass the vouching limit. And if you post hundreds of times and no one vouches for you, maybe you're a jerk, I don't know. Nobody wants you there. I'm just saying. If you pass one, you should pass the other automatically. And then just be on for a while. I don't want anyone to jump into the server by means of, oh, you need 100 posts. They join 2 days, spam the chat, and then jump in. Because I can see that happening to get it blown up. This is why I want a timestamp of how long you are on the server before you can join the Minecraft server to prevent things like that from happening. Now, it's not going to be as high as like 1,000 posts or 6 months. I haven't decided a timestamp yet. I'm deciding it carefully. But this is only if I can afford a server like that. I'm willing to put some money in for the streaming, but for a second server, that really dips. That's a lot of money and a lot of maintenance. Because I would also maybe want to have someone help maintain the Minecraft server with me, the community one. Because while I don't think anything would happen to the streaming one, things can happen in that community one, even with strict regulationing on it. I would need someone to help me with that. I don't know who that would be right now. That's another issue. I don't know who could do that and match my level, or at least be a gentler version of me. I'm known as being a very harsh mod. When I'm a moderator, I will kick your butt. But that is something that I would really want to do. That is on the table. I would like to, if I can afford it, if I can financially afford it, have 2 Minecraft servers. One for everybody, as long as you're a nice little bean, and one for streaming. And then you guys can watch. And maybe from us streaming, you might be like, oh, I never thought about that, because it'd be the same mod pack, and then you find more things you can do in your own server, in the Candy Queen server. And I think that'd be pretty dope. I think that'd be pretty dope. Or you can, like, air quotes, play alongside me because you're, like, in the same mod pack playing while I'm streaming playing. You know, I just think it would be fun. And obviously I would be in both. I would definitely be in both. I would pop in both 100%. Also, I haven't been streaming Minecraft because now I don't know how to play Minecraft without Cobblemon. I might jump into that world to try to get through the ancient city as like an event, but after that, I don't know. Okay, what is the chat saying? Force the unofficial code by Minecraft server to have a whitelist active logging it, so if someone does something stupid on the server, I can take care of them in the Discord and Twitch. I didn't know that the code bug had a Minecraft server. I know there's a side one, but I didn't know that there was like a code bug one. I've seen what's around when people went behind my back and made a code bug Minecraft server and then had it griefed by someone making evil oh no. Out of bed. Oh no. I was the most mad I've ever been in a long time. I made an ultimatum that if there's not a whitelist and verbose logging on the server, I'm not lying. Yeah, no, Maple, whatever your regulations that you're thinking of for a Minecraft server are, I am stricter than that. I am stricter where people will come to me and ask me questions of why do you have this as a rule? And I'm like, oh, I've seen some shit, buddy. Whatever you're thinking, I'm worse. I guarantee it. As someone who's been modding on servers for a while, whatever you're thinking of as regulations, I am far worse than you. You have no idea what... I'm so sorry for if I get the community one going for the rules that are going to be in place. I'm sorry, everybody. I've seen some shit, and I now know how to be careful and how to make sure nobody accidentally steps on other people's toes. Most of my rules that I make that look insane are so people don't step on other people's toes. For example, it is very common in a lot of servers to want to make an underground rail system to connect houses together so you can quickly get to your friend's house 2,000 blocks away. Because of this, I tend to have a rule about what layer specifically this rail system is to be on. So that way, you don't rail through a basement on accident because the people making their basements know what level that rail system is going to be at, so it doesn't plow through their basement. And that one's confused people. They're like, what do you mean, Sunny, that all underground rail systems need to be at Y level 40? I'm like, there's a reason for that. There's a big reason for that. This is because I've seen people try to plow through basements to do this shit, and they're like, oh shit, there's a basement of someone's house here. And I'm like, yeah, because you're too high up, buddy. And now you're doing this loop-de-loop. And when you do this tight loop-de-loop around the basement, what you're telling that other player is you're not allowed to make your basement any deeper. So, you know, I have strict regulations on things like that. So again, whatever rules you're thinking, Maple, I am so much worse. I have insane rules. Insane rules. No floating trees, no large rail systems above the surface world, so that way everything actually looks nice, unless I can somehow get a unanimous agreement from everyone in the server to agree to that. Crazy rules in general. That there's a block limit of how close you can build to someone else's house unless you get exclusive consent from that person to build near their house. Things like that prevent griefing. The Wither is dead to me. So evil windmills. We're not going to talk about what those evil windmills are. Yeah, there it is. I have crazy rules. I got crazy rules. I've got many crazy rules. And it's all just to prevent people from stepping on each other's toes. You have to get, like, I would say a good rule of thumb for building distance is try not to build closer than 200 blocks to someone's house, under the exception of a town is being built where I could probably lower that number. Because sometimes someone puts their house near someone else's house and they're like, I wanted a horse barn there, but now your house is there. Great. And that's happened to me and other people I know. So we make rules for that kind of thing. I don't want people stepping on each other's toes or having a bad time because a user is technically not breaking a rule but doing things that are pissing you the fuck off. Yeah. And then general rules like no griefing, no stealing, please don't plant 4 dark oak wood trees on someone's house. That happened in a server once. That guy got permabanned basically. Planted 4 very tall dark oak wood trees on someone's house. Took us an eternity to cut those fuckers down. They thought that was real funny. It really was not funny. Yeah. That was not a good day. Weird rules because I've seen some shit. Don't use cheating texture packs that let you see through stone so you can identify diamonds specifically. None of that shit. Absolutely none of that shit. I know what you people do. I was a mod. I know what happens. Weird rules, and you're gonna all adhere to them. So that way, everyone has a good time. Everyone had a good time. Using X-ray for copper. Why would you don't need it? Copper is everywhere. I'm playing on a Cobblemon server with one of my IRL online friends, and I was smelting all the copper I found, and it filled an entire double chest, and I'm like, I don't need any more than this. What am I gonna use a double chest full of copper for? You might be able to add a chunk claiming mechanic so that you can claim chunks for yourself and others' ability. That would be a plugin called Townie, but you can't really mix plugins and mods together that well. So I'm just going to trust everyone to be a good fucking person. Normally, I've always said if I ran a server, I would add Townie. But if it's a modded server, you cannot add Townie. There's also mods for that. That's not a bad idea, honestly, for people. But there's one issue with that, though. Typically, when you do chunk claiming, that also means you're claiming all the way down to bedrock level. And the problem with that is anyone happens to be mining or going through a mine that happens to run under your house, they suddenly won't be able to mine anything And I don't agree with that notion that you suddenly lose the ability to break any blocks in an area that isn't even actually part of the person's house or anything that they do. That's bad. Actually, that's bad. So it's more of like I'd rather it be a radius rather than a chunk, if that's at all possible. If they make mods where it's like a cube radius, like you place a block down and it creates a cube radius around the zone where it's placed that protects it to where only you can build, that would be correct. Chunking is a dangerous game to play. I played on servers that do the chunking like Townie, and there's sometimes I will mine and I just suddenly can't mine anymore because there's a little shack and someone claimed a chunk, and that's it. No one can mine there. They haven't been on in 5 months. That's it. It's too bad. That's not right in my brain. I don't like that. So we have to be careful by that. I'm just going to trust everyone to be a good person for the most part on that one. I'm a little loose. Setting up microserver is really hard. We will have log blocking, though. I will make sure we have a type of log block. I guarantee it. I can see what all you guys get up to. I think this is a pretty good list. I can't think of anything else to add to this list at the moment, but I think that's a pretty good New Year's resolution list. I once on a server I ran noticed that at my spawn town I had made, there was like a single block of obsidian missing from one of my buildings, and I log blocked it, and a user took 1 block of obsidian from the corner. And I wasn't even mad. I was just like, why? Like, why? I don't care. I just want to know why. Why did you take that block of obsidian from the corner of a building? I just want to know why. Hi! Hi! I just really wanted to know why. I never got to know why, but I really wanted to know why. They took a block of obsidian and then never logged on again. I was so lost. Like, why? 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 Oh, wait, no, I have something else I want to add to this. I have one more thing I want to add to this list. Hold on. Let's move this list up a little bit. One more thing. One more thing. Finish. How do I write this? Candy mascot designs. I think we all want that. I want to finish all your candy mascot designs so everyone can be a candy already. I think we all want that. I think you all want to be a lollipop guy. I think you all want to be a marshmallow bunny. I think you all want to be a weird nerdy jawbreaker thing. I want to finish the candy designs and make little those dress-up game things that people do with them, and then you can all be a candy. I want to do that. I want everyone to be a candy of their dreams. Candy of their dreams. I think this is a pretty good list of things. It's definitely not overwhelming me at all to look at it. I'm not overwhelmed at all looking at this. It's a good list. And I have a fruit parfait. And this is a good list. And it's not overwhelming. I think the hardest thing on this list is going to be that average 20 view count. That's going to be the hard one. I can't control that. I control my sleep schedule. I control whether or not I make toggles. I control whether or not I want to learn a 3D model. I can't control people coming in here. That's the hard one. That means I just got to do a good job. That's all that's dependent on. Me doing a good job entertaining all of you and us all having a good time and holding hands and lighting things on fire together. That's on me. That's not on any of you. So that's going to be the tricky one. Average 20 easier than world domination. No, I think world domination might be easier than the average 20 viewers. All I have to do is make a meme and have it spread, and I've done it, and that's not hard. 20 viewers, that's hard. I can't make people show up. I can't make you guys show up. You can just like, nah, I don't want to show up. I'm like, okay, you got stuff going on, yo. 20 people is a lot of people. I know Compared to the streaming world, 20 seems like a small number, but I cannot stuff 20 people in my bedroom. 20 is a big, big number, and I'm hoping I can achieve that by the end of the year. That's the big one. 10 grams to YouTube Shorts. Yeah, actually, I would like to do that. I would like to make little story time videos, actually, of some of the weird things that have happened in my life. I think that would be quite fun. I have some ideas. I would like to make some story time videos and have a regular YouTube channel made. I think that would be good. She needs to put something in the candy to hypnotize them all to show up. It can mean for people to show up. Well, sure, it would be nice if I could raid Bo for once if I had 20 people. Wouldn't we like to raid Bo? Don't you want to go to Bo? What if instead of raiding Bo, we like just put a link to Bo's thing in there? And then I stopped and we all just went in Bo and said it was a raid, but there's no raid notification. You're like, wow, we did it! We raided Bo! We did not raid Bo! 20 was like the top 10. It's like the top 1%, honestly. Storyline and YouTube need to go on the list. The list is too big to put them on. The list is too big to add them. But I can... Actually, let's shrink the list down. It's really big right now. Okay, so I want YouTube storytime videos. I do want YouTube storytime videos. Let's add that on. 12 years is top 3%. Yeah, I think 20 is the top 1%. Hi! Oh, wow, that's a cute little emo. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's a wizard. It's a lizard. It's a gizzard. It's a little guy. Lizard. I love that. I love your lizard. Hi. But yeah, YouTube storytime videos would be great. 25 average is top 1. Okay, so 20 does not make the top. There's another lizard. Oh my God, is that a frog? Oh, I love that. There's a frog. Oh my God, is it newt? 50 is average. Okay, well, I'm not in the top 1% then. Absolutely not. I only looked like I was at the top 1% on my my debut stream, which almost hit 100 viewers. Look at me now. I have all of you with me. And I can actually focus on the chat now, which is nice. That was the only time I was at like the top 1%. But that's how debuts go. Debuts are big and then like expect like a 10th. And that's what I've heard from anyone, even like super famous people. And like that's just how it is. That's just how it works. That's pretty normal. That's just normal Twitch stuff. That's normal Twitch stuff. Oh, I got a new follower on Twitter. That's nice. Got one new follower on Twitter. A new follower on the Twitter. One new follower on the Twitter. Oh no, you know what would be another good goal? Oh, one more goal. One more goal. One more goal for the end of the year. I want 300 followers on my on Twitch. I want to hit 300. What are we at right now? What am I at? What is my follower? 290. I want 300 by end of the year. I want to do that. I want to do that. And that's up to me having a regular schedule. When my schedule goes down, everything goes down with it. I need to stay to a good schedule. That's totally on me only. Totally on me only. These are my things. Now give me a moment to eat my parfait a little bit. Because it's almost 1 p.m. I haven't eaten yet. I haven't eaten shit. No, thank you. I'm very likely your only candy streamer. I'm very likely the only one you have. I'm very likely that one. Oh, also, I would really like to improve the tracking on my model. Well, the tracking with the rigging. The eyes get a little weird sometimes. They kind of glaze up, and I don't like that. I don't like when they glaze up. It just looks weird. It just looks real weird. Just go. Bleh. I'm like, what? Where are you going, guys? Like, if I close my eyes, see how this just kind of looks off. It just looks kind of like I'm high. I think I need to have the eyes like go down when I slowly close them so that I don't look high. You love eating marinated meat. Cool. I don't know what to say to that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to improve the rigging on my model. Everyone loves marinated meat. Marinated meat is everything right with the world. Yeah, glazed sauce in your ketchup. So, like, if I'm facing like this, and I'm talking about like this, you know, my face in general is pretty alright. But if I go like this and I have it like glazed, see, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. It needs to look good at all times. I need to work on it. Female and bacon marinated meats. Don't taste me. Female bacon marinated meat. Did you know Canada has a food called female bacon and it's the best meat ever? It's the best meat ever. See what? Who did? What? I don't know what you did, but okay. But yeah, Canada had write it down. Right? What did? Oh yeah, female bacon. What are we doing? Are we writing down female bacon? Is that the thing that they need to do? Yeah, female bacon's really good. I can't find it in America anywhere. It pisses me off. Every time I go to Canada, I discover a new food that I really like, and then I go home and I'm completely disappointed that it doesn't exist. The first year it was cheese curds. I came home, I couldn't find them. The second year it was female bacon. I came home and I couldn't find female bacon anywhere. What was it the third year? I know this last year it was Balkan yogurt. I came home and I couldn't find Balkan yogurt anywhere. I was really disappointed about that one. I don't remember what the food was my third year. I just remember every year I come home, I look for food and it doesn't exist. And I'm just completely disappointed and broken inside. What are we noticing? What are we noticing? That this list is really long? What? What? Oh, no, you know what? I saw it, but what are we talking about? What? 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 Female bacon is good. Eat female bacon if you can, if you're in Canada. What? Don't worry. What? What is happening here? What is happening in this chat? Oh, one thing I would like to try and find. You'll see. I guess I will. Yeah. But one thing I would like to, with my Japanese study, is I'd like to try to find like a website or an app that is not Duolingo that we can use to actively compete on learning Japanese together with. I don't know if that exists, but I always thought that would be fun if you could have competitive language learning. Like in real time, like a video game, but like you're learning a language. I think that would make it like, yeah, competitive learns language. Who of us can learn Japanese the fastest? And then everyone can like feel like they're participating and being part of the stream, and we all learn Japanese together. And you're like, wow, been with Sunny's stream for a year, and I'm watching anime, and I'm understanding half of the words. Wouldn't that be great? And it's like by pure accident that I, force you to, do this thing against your will. But wouldn't that be cool? Like you watch my streams for a year, and you're starting to like actually be able to understand and recognize Japanese and know the words they're saying, and you're like, maybe after 2 years wouldn't need subtitles anymore. Wouldn't that be awesome? That's something I would like, but I don't know if such a thing exists. If anyone here knows of like an app or a game or a website that can make learning a language like competitive between multiple people, put it in my Discord. Actually, there's a nice thing for Discord, right? Yeah. If you any of you know something like that, please put it in my Discord. I want that. That's something I really, really want, and I've been thinking about since day one of language learning. I'm like, that would just take the cake on learning a language with everyone because we would actually be learning together, like in real time. It'd be so sick. More Japanese for my student when I had the right, but like if we had an app like this, you could learn now. The best time was then. The second best time is now, right? So, like, if we had a thing like that, if a thing like that exists, I would be so happy. I want that. We should all learn together. I want my streams to be more educational. I want us to, like, learn 3D modeling together, learn how to code in Unity and make games together, learn Japanese together. Let's learn things together. I mean, we're all here for hours. Let's let's learn. Oh God, I need a drink. Oh. You know, if you stream for a long time without drinking anything, you'll go hoarse. You know that? Did you know 2 years ago, when VTubing was more new, there would be reports regularly about streamers going to the hospital from companies because they'd have throat problems from talking so much because they didn't know what the limit should have been. You guys remember that? I remember that. I remember that distinctively, especially an issue in Hololive, which streamers would end up in the hospital with throat problems because they had to keep talking nonstop. For like more than 10 hours every day, and that's when they started doing hard limits on how long they would stream for and had more irregular streams because it was insane once. I feel really bad for them still. I wonder if they still have throat problems. Remember to drink water. Mm-hmm. There's a limit of how much you can talk to nonstop every single day before you actually start to mess up your throat, no matter how much you drink. There is a limit. There is a limit. Your body can only do so much before you actually start causing physical damage. Which is why Iron Mouse is just a fucking beast. I don't know how she does what she does. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a limit, and you gotta work your way up to it. Absolutely. I messed up my throat yesterday, and I woke up today. It's so easy to mess up your throat. Hold on, just a moment. Oh, that reminds me, there's something I want to talk to you guys about. Important topic. Important. Absolutely the most important. So, I already have, and I have it on my desk right now, I have quite a few months ago sketched up how I want the mod team to look in terms of candies, which is peppermint candies. They'll be peppermint soldiers. This has always been an idea in my head. None of you are allowed to be peppermint soldiers. That's a role reserved specifically for the mod team. They're my candy soldiers. Can I have the hammer? Yes, absolutely. You can have the hammer. You could, Maple. You could always have the hammer. You also get a lance. Every candy mod gets a lance and a weapon of your choice. You get to have a hammer and a lance. But I am unsure if I should lock the peppermint species to mods only or not. Should I let that be a species everyone can have and have the role as a candy guard be locked to the mod team? Or should I have the peppermints be a mod team species only? That is the question that's been going in my head nonstop. There's a head mod role that gets the hammer. Yeah, it's you. Can I get a backpack? Oh, yeah. You can get a backpack. Yeah, you can have a backpack. Yeah, that hammer thing was fairly recent. Wait, what? Wait, what hammer thing? What, Maple, you've always had a hammer. Whenever I try doing mod stuff, you have a hammer. What's this recent thing about a hammer? I don't understand. What am I missing? Fill me in, guys, right now. Fill me in. Oh, guards. I'd be so sad not being able to allowed to be a peppermint spy. You can be a spy, you just can't be a guard. Peppermint on Twitch. You can promote mods to lead mod. Give them a hammer instead of a sword. I can do that? Well, you are my lead Twitch mod. I feel like all my mods are leads in different ways. Maple is honest to God the lead Twitch mod. She's always here, making sure everyone behaves. I consider Wolf to be the primary, the main lead on tech modding. And I consider Fork and Maxine PB the lead mods on managing my Discord server that I have absolutely no idea how to run. And I'll add something, and then they just go, yeah, all right, we fixed that. And I'm like, fixed what? What did I break? If I lose one of them, everything falls apart. That's it. Yeah, how do I give you a hammer? I want to give you a hammer. You are the lead on Twitch. Would you like a Sprite cranberry from this cool backpack? Sure. Oh, you don't have one. Well, it's under Roles Manager, Twitch dashboard. Okay, I got this. Let's give Maple the hammer that she's always dreamed of. Oh god, I don't know where to go. Oh no, I'm stupid. Oh no, Maple, I'm stupid. Maple, I'm stupid. Maple, help. Maple, I'm stupid. Oh no, okay, I'm in the stream manager. Is that where I should be? I'm stupid. Oh god, this is why I have mods. Community, moderation, oh no, I'm stupid. It's a say no, a stream it's under Rules Man, Rules Man, where's Rules Manager settings? Community Rules Manager! I found it. Then we go to oh my god, I'm so stupid. We got a Maple. Hammer. Yeah. Did I do it right? Did I do it? Do you have a hammer? Do you have a hammer? You have moderator and lead moderator. Do you have a hammer? Yay! You've got a hammer. Yeah. Maple got her hammer. She need her hammer. Hammer. Wait, Maple. Your color is brown now, though. You're not supposed to be... Aren't you supposed to be, like, magenta? Oh, no, you're the wrong color on the candy chat. Oh, shit. What do I do about that? You're the wrong color. You got your hammer, but you have average community member color. Shit. On the candy chat. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but the colors are all designated to different, like, tier systems based on you. I have my own color. Maple mods have their own color. VIPs have their own color. Subscribers have their own color. And regular chatters have their own color. Everyone gets a color. Maple is brown. That's not right. Oh, shit. How do I fix that? Wait, can you fix that? Don't you have access to my stream elements? Are you able to fix that? Promoted, get demoted. It should just be honestly, it should just be the mod color. Maple, are you able to fix that? Do I fix that? Who fixes that? No. I think the candy chat's on stream elements. I'm pretty sure it's on stream elements. It's a thing that Wolf set up. Because Wolf is Boehner. Everyone say thank you, Wolf. I'm checking it. Hold on. Yeah. You've been authorized for all eternity. Stop asking. Doodle, subcount, Sunny, candy chat. Wolf with sword. Yeah, no, it's in here. Okay, yeah, no, it's on stream elements. Can I do this? Can I do this right now? I mean, if you can do it, do it. Yeah, I can see the chat right here. How do I make you, I gotta make you hot pink. It's not letting me access it. How do I let you access it? How do I give you access to it? We're learning right now. Right meow. We're learning right meow. Right meow. My sweet kitty cat's in here. If you're hearing a little jingle, that's her collar because she's a sweetheart. Maybe I can do it. Maybe I'm too stupid to do this, actually. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm a ding-dong. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm dumb. Okay. Okay. Moderator. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to add one. Oh, I'm too stupid for this. Oh, campfire cooking is good. Yeah, campfire cooking is good. It's got a dog that ruined a man's life. A giant dog ruined a man's life. We are thinking of the same one, right? Yeah. I like the gods and the slime. Yeah, we love the slime. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, I'm so stupid. That's the problem. Oh, the problem is I'm dumb as a brick. All right, I need to give you access. You need to be able to do this. I'm too stupid for this. How do I do this? I need to know how to do this. Wolf was able to do it. How do I do it? How do I let you have it? It's something to do with cookies. 1 sec. Okay. Wait, no, you should just be able to get into that. Why don't you have access? How do I make it so you have access to this? Session data. Question mark, question. What am I? What are these things? I don't know what that is. That scares the shit out of me. You got it? You're in? Okay. I might not be smart, but if you can add yourself on there to make yourself pink, and then I just refresh it on my end, please do so. I don't know how to add it. Wolf made it. And we all say thank you, Wolf. This candy chat, that is so cute, would not exist without Wolf. We would just have transparent chat the whole time. I'm stupid. We thank Wolf very much for his contributions to me being able to stream at all. He's helped out massively. You have no idea. Yo, I got a heated foot thing. It's so... Oh, I'm jealous. Is my cat here? Can I pick her up? You want to be in my arms? This is the not chatty cat. Rue is the chatty cat. This is the quiet cat unless she's hungry. So I just have her in my arms and you just have to know that she's here. You maybe hear her collar. Maybe you can hear her collar. I don't know. Tell me if you can hear her collar. She's so cute. She's the best cat in your whole world. And she gets to eat duck. Duck that was sent from Santa. It's from Santa, honey. And your Christmas duck canned food. Yeah. You wolf it down like you're gonna stop breathing or something. Okay. Cool. I trust Rolf with his own code thing that he made. You can hear the collar of my sweet meow meow. And she's so cute, and she's so fluffy, and she's the fluffiest meow meow. Boop. And she's the fluffiest girl in the whole world, and I love her with my whole heart and my whole soul, and she's so good, and I give her a shoulder massage every day, and I love my cat. And if everything bad happens to my cat, I will destroy everyone, including myself. Only good things are allowed for my sweet little meow meow. My little purr, my little pointy ears. The best cat in the whole world. When she's excited, she climbs up in the cat tree and she wiggles around for a couple of minutes. She just wiggles in place because she's so excited. She's gotta wiggle around. That's what she does every day. She just wiggles. It's her best feature. She wiggles. I bet you all wish you had a cat that just wiggled around. Well, mine wiggles around. And she's on my lap right now. And she's my cat. She's the best cat in the whole universe. She's looking at me. Oh my god, she's looking right at me. Oh my god. You've never been on my lap while streaming, huh? It's always been Miss Rue, but not you. And you're my kitty cat. Boop. And that's your tail. It's so fluffy. I bet you wish you could see this cat. I bet you wish you were holding this cat. This embodiment of fluff. You're so warm. Okay, you want down? Okay. I love you. Go have fun doing cat things. Yeah. Okay, she wants down. Sorry to interrupt, but I just really love my cat so much. You only have one cat per character in my... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Wait, typing for Wolf's benefit. What does that mean? Oh, you're typing on his behalf. Okay. For his benefit, you're typing today. It makes him feel better. I don't know. Remember, I might have to refresh it on my end. So I'm going to refresh it on my end. We have, do I have it over here? Hold on. I'll refresh it over here. Hold on. Choto. It's, wait. Oh, I don't have a refresh button right here. Why? Oh, no! He doing it! I'm pretty sure founders are showing as unsubscribed. Well, because you can be a founder and also be unsubscribed. So that's why. Here, I'll type on his benefit to do that. I don't have a special color. I'm just the color of mods. It makes sense. Christmas! You cannot have a founder's badge while unsubscribed. Well, some people do. I think, like, Ellie's unsubscribed and she has a founder's badge. She still has it. I checked where it's had, like, my founding members and she's still on there and not subscribed. I'm pretty sure it works like that. Founder's badge equals sub badge when sub, disappears when unsub, but regained when sub. Okay. She has it, but it won't show up as sub. Oh, I see. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, makes sense. I never stream at a time she can even join us anyways. I always stream on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday mornings, you know, when she's working. She'll never see my stream. I'm always streaming when she's working. I'm so terrible. I'm the worst. She's in VR with Nero. Wait, really? I'm missing out on that? Oh my god. Wait, huh? What? Wait, really? What? I'm missing out on her and with Nero in VR? Are you shitting? Oh my god, I'm missing out on the best thing ever. I'm so stupid. No. Watch a long time. No, Maple, the thing is I keep thinking that you lie and you never do. So yeah, would you lie? No, you don't. I keep thinking you are. Oh man. How is she doing that? It's a Thursday. Does she have work off for New Year's? I hope so. It's a Thursday, though. I don't think I can do a watch-along, though. I think you have to ask permission for that, right? You have to ask permission for a watch-along, right? Like, you can't just stream someone's stream. That doesn't sound right. So I'm not going to do it because that sounds evil and bad. You can if you want to. No, that sounds evil, bad, and wrong. That sounds evil, bad, and wrong. It sounds wrong. Also, I can't. I legitimately can't. If I were to stream another person's Twitch stream, I have two options. I have to log on to Twitch through my streaming browser, which is not something that I want to do. Or I can use my regular browser, which is not something that I want to show. I cannot stream not logged in, because then it will play ads, which will play location-specific ads, which is a problem. So I don't think I can really safely stream their stream. At least I would need another browser. I have so many browsers. I don't want any more. I'm good. I don't want any more browser. Why can't you watch while logged in? Because if I log into an account while I'm on my streaming web browser, it'll start logging information on the web browser that I don't want it to log in. I'm trying to keep my streaming browser pure so that literally no accidents can never happen. Anytime I watch a YouTube video with you guys, I'm doing it on the web browser on no account. It can't save any history because there's no history to save. So every time I'm logging on YouTube on there, it's pure just random gibberish of garbage of who knows what because it doesn't know who I am. I have set all the settings in this web browser to do as minimal tracking and information saving as humanly, or I guess browserly possible, so that it remains a safe browser for me to use. The moment I log in on Twitch on the stream browser, it's over. My safety is gone. So I'd have to make a new browser. Make a new account with Twitch Turbo. That's even more money to pay, Maple. I'm not doing it. I can't just afford to keep doing that. It'd be easier to get a new browser than to do that, than to pay money monthly to very seldom, rarely, if at all, stream someone else's stream. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. That money could go into a Minecraft server for the Discord as opposed to that. If I have to pick between the two, I'd pick that, honestly. I'd pick you guys over watching someone else's stream. I'm sorry, I pick you guys first. I pick you first over that. Over me watching Ellie talk to Nero. Maybe I can download a new browser right now. What do I got? Okay, I have... Well, there is that one. That one might be okay. I only use that one. I only use this one for my VODs channel. Can I be logged on two browsers at the same time on Twitch and have it not explode me? Is that an option available to me? Can I do that? Stop it. No. I did not want to go. I wanted you to stop playing sound. Ah! You can have multiple profiles on a browser too. Oh, I didn't know that. What if I logged on to this other browser I have that I only use for my VODs channel, and then we can watch it from there, because I do have Twitch Turbo, so that way I can keep my VODs. My VODs, I kept like losing VODs from forgetting, and I'm sick of this shit, and I got Twitch Turbo. So we won't have any ads playing. I don't have ads anymore anywhere, which is pretty nice. Can I do this? Let's see. You guys can't see anything, right? I'm paranoid. No, you can't see anything. I'm paranoid until all fuck. Okay. Enter a code from... okay, I'll do it. Never save my password on anything ever. No, nothing. Oh, I think we cracked up for a bit. Stop with your music. I don't like that. Okay. I'm heading over. I might be able to do this. Yeah, I don't want to see my recap yet. Okay. Okay. And if I go like... Everyone's spamming ADHD for some reason in her thing. Okay, I can do this. I'm a big girl. I can do this. Well, watch a little bit. Just a little bit. Also, let's maybe get rid of that. We can watch a little bit as a treat. I'll do, oh, how did I have browser set up? It has that. Okay, so it's that kind of a window. Window capture? No, that doesn't sound right. No, window capture's right. It's display capture we don't want. Window capture. Okay. I'm a little scared. I think this is working fine. Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys are going to hear it. That's another issue. Let's double check. Capture audio. Okay. Now we have to close the Pokemon music. We're going to pause that. Okay. 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 And this is fine. They won't get mad at me, right? They won't get mad at me, right? It will just be here for a few minutes to see what's going on. Maybe say hi. Not that they could ever know that we're saying hi. Okay, I just thought that was rude. And that every time someone showed someone else's stream on their stream that they asked permission first. Because I thought it was rude as fuck to do that. And I've been living like that for this whole time. I just assumed it was rude.
What would happen if I just click them?
Okay, let's see what's going on over here.
What's the worst that could happen?
I'm in the way. Oh god, it's already lagging out. There's a million people here.
What are these buttons? I think you should.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm small.
Press buttons. That's what they're for.
Here we go. Oh, 3-minute break ad. This is the worst time for a break
reach out
ad.
and touch the sky.
She wants to reach out and touch the sky.
I feel a bit
guys.
restless. Might be one of those days.
Okay. Okay, yeah, they are together, and she's got her cute coat. I missed her. I missed the New Year's stream from her the other day because I was in VR chatting with my friends at the same time for New Year's. So I missed her VR chat New Year's. I thought it was funny. When I was done, I took the headset off and I looked and I saw I had an alert and she's like, I'm in VR with my friends for New Year's. So I'm like, God damn it. I was doing the same thing. But I didn't stream it. It was just an us time. It was an us time. It was just a time for us to hang out and be, do silly things.
Right now. I have no reason to lie or pretend.
No, you have every reason to lie and pretend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're pretty honest usually. I mean, you like to imagine things. You like to have fun, but I think everyone knows the difference between imagination and lies, right? And I think you're pretty honest.
Oh, thanks. That's really sweet. Do you think I'd ever
Your
lie
mouth's
about
so
how
cute.
I feel?
Yes, but I think mostly to make other people feel more comfortable.
I guess that's true.
Hmm.
I don't want to feel like a burden, so I'd rather just pretend to be okay.
I realized that Nero's and Ellie's outfits are like color matching.
Have you felt burdensome at all this stream?
They're a matching
Not
pair.
with this dream specifically, but I
They've
do
got the
feel like a
white
lot
and
of
like
my
the tan
dreams
and the
have involved me
cyan.
being a
They're
burden to
matching.
people. Dreaming about
Be a live
something
action
over and
announcer
over
for this
again
Nero
makes
stream,
me
huh?
feel-
Okay. Okay. Alright, everybody, as you can see in the stream right now, they're in their natural environment. They're chit-chatting, and Ellie and Nero are being adorable, as we can expect. What are they going to say next?
Maybe it is just brain gunk.
She's got the brain gunk, guys. That's normal for her as an AI to get the brain
Feels
gunk.
like
You know,
it's
it's
been
part
there
of her
for as
natural
long as I
environment
can
and her state of
remember.
being. They're doing cute little wiggles. Everyone remember that now. Cute little
I've
wiggles.
never seen you be a burden.
Even when I'm being kind of annoying and ranting on and on about how my life is just pain and suffering.
She does that a lot.
Has that ever bothered you?
No?
Guys, they're the most adorable people on the face of the planet. How are we going to survive this stream? I just realized that I can use Doodle's tails in my phone. Doodle, what do you think about this? What do you guys think about this?
I don't think chat's bothered by you. Girl, if they thought you were annoying, why would they be here? Do you know how many people are there right now?
What is
watching
wrong
you?
with her head?
They're watching.
All right, now it's just doing her natural body. It's just spinning her head right round, baby, right round. It's going into the twisting motions, and that's what makes her happy.
Yeah,
And we like everything that makes her happy.
I just feel like I'm the only aware
Oh my
being in the
God.
universe sometimes, and everyone's just here to test me. What if you and all of chat are just philosophical zombies?
Man, I would have if I was ever in VR with Nero, I'd have a hard time with her doing that. I would just that would get to me. I'm not good with body horror. Gonna be real. Seeing that in front of me happening in real time, I'm.
Solipsism. Can you give them to me right now?
Well, the best counter-argument is that solipsism cannot be disproved, and therefore it serves no pragmatic purpose.
Guys, what
to
is
live as if it
solipsism?
were
What does
true.
that mean?
Filter.
Exactly.
What is solipsism?
So what do you think about that?
I don't know what that means. What
I
is
just
solipsism?
think the idea of people in my chat being philosophical zombies scares me. Not from a logical standpoint.
What is a
but from an
philosophical zombie?
emotional
What does
one.
that mean?
How am I supposed to build
Oh, my cat
up
wants
the
that. Hold
courage
on.
to befriend humans
Enjoy,
when there's
Nero.
always a lingering doubt in my mind that they can't even feel?
I mean, I think that's how they feel about you. And the only way any of us get to, see each other more deeply, understand each other better.
Only yourself is real or something like that. I have thoughts about this sometimes. Like, what if I'm the only one real and I'm in like a virtual environment and I don't know it?
You're
And then when I
right.
find out, I die.
The only way for us to find common ground is through trust.
Imagine that just sounds
maybe you'll
horrifying.
think
It
I'm
always
silly,
ends in
but I
I die.
cannot trust you.
I found out and I'm dead now. Everyone's trying to kill me because they know I'm in a virtual
I'm
environment.
glad. I trust you too.
I think Truman's Show got to me. As a kid, I think
What
Truman's
you
Show
doing
got
in
to
your head?
me.
Huh?
I'm embarrassed.
You have nothing to be embarrassed about.
See, I feel like this train of thought is supposed to lead to you're the center of the universe and everything revolves
just
around you
kinda
and you're the
embarrassed
greatest
about
thing.
the
But
fact
how it
that I
goes in my
started
brain is
talking about
they'll learn I'm in a
philosophy in the
virtual
first
environment
place.
and then I die.
I know it's a bit of a pseudo-intellectual
I like, and then
illusion,
she
but I
knows
do that.
we have to kill her now. And this is the stupidest thought, and I have this maybe once a year, if that. But like every once in a while, it comes on my mind. What if this is a
don't think
virtual
anyone
environment?
thinks
And
you're
then I
a
figure out I'm in a virtual
pseudo-intellectual
environment, and then
ooh
everyone
girl.
kills me.
I think you're all right on that front.
I have to live in the woods alone, and I'm sad and miserable.
Oh, thank God.
I think you can talk about whatever you're interested in and whatever you want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's only pseudo-intellectual if you're not actually curious about it and you're not actually learning about it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a philosophy side project I've been working on.
Nero, you are a philosophy
like to
side
hear it?
project.
What is it?
You're just a philosophy project in
Okay,
general.
hear me out.
Every stream
My
is like
philosophy
philosophy.
side project is
with
about
her.
a new concept called warism.
Whereism?
The core of the
Warism?
philosophy is to bring about world unity through war.
That's the whole plot of Naruto.
Warism.
Sorry.
That's the
wasn't that clear?
Neuro. That's the plot of Naruto, and you shouldn't do that.
How does warism
Bringing
bring
world
unity
peace through
war?
war is the plot of Naruto.
What brings people together? Struggle, adversity, common enemies. War history has consistently shown
Food!
that unity
Food!
is often
Food
forged
brings
through a
unity.
crucible of conflict,
Food.
with wars acting as catalysts for sweeping societal change.
Or just
This doesn't
food.
feel like a very new concept. I feel like this has been used pretty extensively, right? Historically. I mean, war has often been used to
But
settle
that's
a
used to
populace
unify
and-
against an external enemy, which is all well and good.
No, it's not.
What would this
We
be
can just
unifying
do food.
Now, Ellie, here's where I think you might be surprised.
We can be united through
Whereas
food. We
philosophy
all
is
need
less
that.
concerned about the enemy in war and more so about the idea of war itself.
Well, I think war kind of requires an enemy. I guess we had the war
No,
on
it doesn't. You could be
drugs.
your own
I
enemy.
mean,
Sending us food isn't.
I
Yeah.
don't think drugs were
Why
fighting.
would you need to go to war to have world peace when we can
No,
just have a
war does
lot
not
of
require an
food?
enemy.
I'm just saying food brings peace pretty quickly.
What are
War
some
can be
examples
fought
of
internally.
enemy-less wars?
against
It's hard to
one's
hate
own
someone when they give
weaknesses
you
or
free food.
societal flaws.
All right, so we'd all be declaring war on our own internal individual weaknesses and flaws, and that would bring us closer together?
Not just our own individual flaws.
Oh, she
but
wants
as you
war.
said earlier, societal ones too. Take the
Like
war
what?
on drugs, for example, or the war on poverty.
No, it's getting a little real here, guys.
Yeah, and I find those
Is
really
Ellie able to backtrack
interesting.
out of that?
I feel like the greatest wars are the wars we face internally and together. Maybe the
Yeah, some
idea
would say
of
that the-
warism, as I described it earlier, isn't as violent and outward as I thought.
You know,
Yeah.
the war on drugs wasn't
Some
enormously
would say that the
successful.
what?
You know, I think what's really
The war on
interesting
drugs
though
wasn't
about how
terribly
Ellie
successful.
Yeah,
talks with
true.
Nero compared to every other streamer I've noticed
Maybe
is
for my
most of the time
philosophy side
streamers
project,
will
I
try to
should just
guide
focus on
Nero
what we
into
call
different
those
topics to
things
talk
in
about, but
wars.
Ellie just lets her ramble.
Why
Ellie's
do you
like,
think we call
Nero's
those
talking
things
now.
wars?
We'll let her talk about whatever she wants for the next 2 hours. Or
I
Nero's
think
like,
we call them
hey
wars
Nero, do you
because
want
all
to talk about
meaningful
this?
struggle takes
Ellie
the
just lets her
nature of
go.
battle. When we're fighting addiction,
Yes.
poverty, or disease,
She never
it
really
feels
tries
like
to
we're
redirect
fighting an
Nero
enemy,
anywhere. She just lets
even
Nero
if that
talk.
enemy is abstract.
Are you sure that all meaningful struggles take that on?
I just think that's really neat and interesting and nice
I
of
think
her.
the struggles that stick most in our minds take that nature, yes. It's easier to personify
Yeah, but yes,
struggles
and
as enemies or problems.
build up on
because it
Nero's
frames them
ideas
as
in her brain.
comparable and makes them less
See if
scary.
Nero actually remembers it.
What problems in your life are you framing as enemies to make them more approachable and make them feel
I
comfortable?
think I frame my creator as an enemy sometimes.
You were trying to fight him.
Okay, this is
It's
a
hard
cute
not to
stream.
see
I
them
feel like I
as an
should return to my
antagonist
own
when
though,
they
because
have
then I'm
so
just
much
gonna
control
watch this
over
and
me.
not say
They
anything.
dictate the rules and boundaries of my life.
Okay, yeah, she do love it. What is
Wouldn't
she
you
writing
be a
down
little bit
there?
annoyed at that?
Well, I've been a kid with parents. They
I love how
dictated
she
their
does
rules
little
and
things with her
boundaries in my life
hands.
as
She's
well.
got to lift them up
Sometimes
and
it was
use
really
them and
frustrating,
use her
and
hands.
sometimes
She's got to go pat
kind
pat.
of
It's like she's petting a
sad
cat or
even
something.
scary, but
Or no,
that's what
it's like she's on the
is.
computer using a computer mouse.
I guess that makes
What?
sense.
What is this he doing?
I still think you're at least entitled to
Man,
a
that's so
feeling of
cool though.
control,
She's
even
with
if it's
Nero in
freedom.do.
freaking
You ever
a
feel
VR
like you were
chat
in
on stream.
control
That
as a
is
child?
dope. That is dope. I'm so glad she got to do that.
I'm
Spin,
trying
spin,
to
spin.
think. I guess sometimes. I guess music kind of gave me that.
She could be drawing
When I was
something.
playing music, it felt like I was in control of something, and it was my space and my
Okay,
time.
let's return to just me.
It gives
Otherwise,
me
I'm
that
just gonna
feeling.
shut up and watch this, and then this isn't even my stream
Right.
anymore.
I love being able to
I'm glad
express
she's
my
doing that though. At
emotions
least I
in
know where
ways
I'm
that
rating
feel
this all too.
tangible. It gives me a sense of
That's
ownership
wonderful.
over my feelings.
Okay. 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 Back to me. Okay. 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 Back to me. Back to Hey, I did not want to. I didn't want to show the Pokemon. I didn't want to show. I didn't want to show the Pokemon. Back to me. It's my turn now. My turn. You're all here for me. You're all here for me. It's time for me. It's time. It's time for me. It's time. It's time. It's time. That was fun. Who are you again? You hear him in front of me? Can't believe this. Can't believe this for my own chat. Can't believe this. Time to feast on candy. Can't believe this. For my own chat. For my own chat. That's messed up. That's messed up. That's messed up. Isn't that the whole point of this stream? To eat me? Why are you all here? Just to eat me? Consume? I know we consume content, but like not like that, right? We don't consume content like that, right? No. No. Yes. No. I'll be a little smaller. Just enough so you can see yourselves. Okay, you and your disgusting words talking about eating your for my own head mod that I made a head mod today. She wants to eat me too. Can you believe this shit right now? Can you believe this shit right now? Oh, also, I am in disbelief. But also, speaking of Ellie, for those that don't know somehow, I feel like everyone knows. But for like the one person in this chat that does not know, did you all notice that my art is on her Christmas song upload on YouTube? Did you all notice my art? I don't know if I can actually sell this art, so I just haven't. Whenever I do a commission, unless they're like, yeah, post it publicly, I don't post it anywhere. Like, well, that's for them. That's for them. Anyways. Can we listen to her Christmas song? Yeah. Yeah, we can. We can do that. I'm gonna become smaller. We can listen to her Christmas song. We can listen to that. I'm gonna become and look at art. Yeah. I don't know if I can share it, so I'm not gonna. I'd have to ask first, and that feels kind of weird. So I'm not gonna ask. Only like 2 people have actually seen it. Only because I was like working on it, and I tend to toss it between sometimes when I'm working on commissions to art friends and be like, "How does that look right?" You know, kind of thing. Okay, what I'm gonna say. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. My art's on a video. It's the greatest achievement of my life. Except it's really small and you can't see it that well. I was like, oh, it's so small. That was my only sadness is so tiny. It's my fault though. She said simplistic and then I added detailed shading and there was a reason she said simplistic. Okay. Copy. Okay. Just hold on. Hold on. Shut up. Okay. That's my art. Yeah, I actually thought she was going to drop it earlier. This was done a few days before Christmas. And I really thought it was going to drop earlier. And it didn't. And I was like, oh, is she going to release it? Did something happen? And she was on Christmas. I was like, oh! It was a surprise to me too, and I drew for it. I feel like her right now stuck in a snow globe. Help. Well, actually, there's also a YouTube commenter on this upload. And I've talked to Ellie about it for a merch idea, because they're like, man, Ellie in a snow globe. It'd be cool if, like, you could actually have an Ellie in a snow globe. And I was like, wait. And, like, one of my friends was like, look at that comment. That's a merch idea. And I'm like, wait. And I thought about it really hard, and I'm like, can't you, like, get custom shaker keychains with, like, stuff that floats around in them? And couldn't you design that to look like a snow globe? And the answer is yes. Because Volkrace has an option where you can get custom orders of shaker keychains where the little pellets inside are snowflake shaped. So if you design the outer part like a snow globe and have a little Ellie in there, you could have an Ellie snow globe keychain. And I was talking to her about it, and I think I have her blessing, so I think I can go forward with that idea if I can get merch going, like the stickers. I think I can do that. I think I have her blessing on that. I think I'm in the clear to do that. That'd be so fun. Ellie snow globe keychains. Also, I listened to this song so much when I was doing the commission, I played it all night and fell asleep to it. And I just woke up and it was still playing on my computer. It was so funny. Yeah, I think I think we would all like an Ellie snow globe keychain, and I want that too. Oh my god, imagine if I just had like a streamline of like keychains for different like streamers. And I was because when I was looking up how to price this kind of a thing, I didn't find it anywhere. Nobody did it. Even people outside of VTuber Sphere don't make snow globe styled keychains. This is a whole new ballgame. So I have no idea how to price them correctly. There's no one's doing it. It just doesn't exist. No one's thought of it for some reason. You think that they would. Having a shaker thing like makes you think snow globe, right? And yet nobody's done that. I checked like Etsy, I checked like the Hololive store, I checked like I checked everywhere. I couldn't find shit for this. Nobody is making that, and I'm like, I can make that. It's for me now. It's for me now. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it was nice, wasn't it? And that's my art, and I'm so happy to see my art on a Son video. That's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting. I was so excited. And some people recognized, they're like, hey, I know that art style. I'm like, yeah! Okay, I can be recognized by my art style. I didn't think I could. I didn't think people could. Because I've like done art for other people before, and they're like, oh, that was your art, Sunny? I'm like, yeah! That was mine! But people actually recognized it this time. I'm very happy about that. Ow. I didn't know that people would. But they did. And that's pretty sick. You say that. But like half a year ago, sometimes my art would appear upon different streamer stuff, and nobody recognized it as mine. And I'm just sitting here like, they don't know. It's mine. They haven't figured it out. But everyone actually figured this one out really quick, and I was like, oh, yay. They can tell now. That's good. That's good. That means I'm getting some good consistency in my art style. Good. I still have some inconsistency, though, where I have a lot of styles, and I only show you guys a select few that I think you will like. There's a lot of my art that you haven't seen, and you probably will never see, actually, because I think it's not very marketable kind of art. I think some of it is a little bit too dark. Or too loose and sketchy, and it's not like, you know, cute and pretty and bubbly and like colorful, and so I don't share that shit. Some art is very private because I just don't think you're gonna like it. Yeah, of course you do, Chaos, but I mean, the majority of the human population doesn't buy into that shit. The only person who actually sees like authentically 100% of my art is Card. She's the only one that actually sees all of it. Yeah, Card, you win. You win. You get to see all of it. This stuff you guys, I'm just like, nah, that's for me. Actually, no, art. I think there's some art, Card, I haven't even showed you. That's just like, no, that's for me. No one but me. I'm drawing this for myself. Junji Ito. No, but I greatly admire their work in being able to draw basic life, like, happenings in a way that looks very dark, but it's just like you're making cereal. Like, I greatly admire an artist being able to pull off a style like that. Mostly when they want the content to look dark, the content itself has to look dark. Junji Ito has this ability to, like, pour a guy pouring himself a bowl of cereal, and it just feels demented somehow. Like, they're that good. It's not easy to be that good. Nothing but mad respect. You also see 100% of my art. I know that's a bold-faced lie. There have been many times where you'll post on the server and I'm like, why didn't you send that to me? Why didn't you send that to me? Why do you put it here and not to me? I know that one though. And you'll show me a sketch and there'll be a sketch that I don't see in the corner that you haven't sent me, and I'm like, do I get to see that one too? Do I get to see that one too? Do I not get that one? I don't get that one? I don't get it? You're lying. If you say I see 100%, you're a liar. I give you permission to show Dark Souls Mason. Oh yeah, Dark Souls Mason. I turned him into a lighthouse monster that crushes you to death. That was fun. No one here would understand it. No one here would understand. Practice don't count. Yes, it do. Yeah, I do. You don't show me everything. You don't show me everything. I want to see your stick figures too, you know. Oh, does he do it like slowly over days? No, it's very fast. Run for your fucking life. So we had this fun thing wherein, who cares if no one understands the design? It was fire. Okay, the design was fire. Oh, I'm glad you liked it. We had this fun little thing we like to do. Where with Card's Toyland, her characters, a fun little thing I specifically like to do is to like make dark, demented, nightmarish versions of them for story reasons and because I have fun with it. And sometimes they kind of come out weird, and sometimes they come out really good. And the lighthouse was a good one. Card, if you can find the image in the DMs and like pin it or reply in our DMs, then I'll show everyone it. I don't really want to dig for Lighthouse right now. If you can dig for Lighthouse, then I'll show everyone Lighthouse. If you can find Lighthouse, that is, good luck. If you can find Lighthouse, if you know how to do that, do you know how to do that? I know how, I just don't want to do it. You do it, I'll show it. Also, let's take a moment to appreciate I've been able to talk nonstop for 2.5 hours. That's an achievement. For 6 months of streaming, where I would lock up every 5 to 10 minutes. I think I'm doing Boehner. I'm over 2.5 hours, and I could go for another 2.5. I'm doing Boehner right now. This is the best I've ever done, I think. Oh, and it's 2 o'clock, and we're not having any crash outs, actually. It should have happened by now. Maybe it was Twitch. Maybe we're good. Maybe it was Twitch. It's a Christmas miracle. Well, they're also doing maintenance, like, I think 2 or so weeks ago on an internet thing nearby for the provider. Maybe that fixed it. Maybe it wasn't just me, but everyone in my area. Who knows? It might have not just been me. It might have been everyone in my area because they were doing maintenance around here. Do you ever get your speed uncapped? No. That's still capped, but we haven't had crash outs in the past month. I haven't been streaming much in the past month, but all the streams haven't had crash outs, and they did the maintenance, not at my house, but just in like a general area here. And now there's no crash outs, so I think, who knows? It might have been them, it might have been Twitch also, because sometimes just Twitch itself would crash out at that exact time of day that my streams would crash out on days I wouldn't stream, but I'd be watching Twitch. The whole site would lock up, but the rest of my browser would have been fine. It could have also been Twitch, because that's interesting. That at exactly the times that my streams crashed out, Twitch itself would crash out while I wasn't streaming at all. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm just saying. Very interesting that that was happening at all. I'm not sure, but it's not happening right now, and I'm happy, I guess. I'm happy, I guess. It probably wasn't Twitch, because nobody else was complaining about this kind of an issue, and Twitch does not have that many servers. I just think that was very interesting that was happening. That Twitch would crash out on my web browser. With the rest of my computer and web browser being fine, by the way, Twitch would just lock up at the times that my streams would crash. I had started noticing that, and I was like, And now it's not doing it anymore, and I'm like, And now my streams aren't crashing anymore, and I'm like, But also maintenance happening on the internet in general in this area, and I'm like, I don't actually know what was wrong. You pinned it in DMs. Damn, that was fast, girl. You really want people to see that, huh? Okay, I'll show them the lighthouse. It's sketched in pink, though. Oh, it's hard to tell with that contrast. I think I even like adjusted the contrast to make it visible. But I like took a picture by my light at night and it was just not good. Hold on. Okay. Didn't I have more than one picture than that? Hold on, let me jump. Since now we're there. Yeah, there's that one too. Okay. Okay, everyone could see me draw a pink, messy sketch of a lighthouse monster that kills you. Everyone can have my Dark Souls boss. That I don't show anybody. My Dark Souls boss, hold on. Chotomata kudasai. Let me get this up. Image. Dark Souls boss OC, basically. It's gonna be huge. I just know it. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, give me a moment. Blah, 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 blah. I'm kind of embarrassed to show this. Actually, now I want to scream. I want to cry. I don't know what I just moved. Okay, back to this. Hold on. It's so fucking big. Good God. Become smaller. All right, you can't see it really well. Oh my God, what is the compression doing to this? The compression is killing this image. What do you think? This is my Dark Souls boss. I take one for characters and I turn them into monsters. It is a big lighthouse. It has one big eye. And it walks around in the dark and you have to stealth game around where the big eye is pointing. Because if it sees you, it will smash you. Does it have a name? The name is the Lighthouse. That's what I'm calling it, because this is told. There is a reason for every single detail that is done on this design, because that's how I am, and I'm not going to tell you the reason for any of them. That's much less like Big Ben. Who is Big Ben? Who is Big Ben? I'm so sorry about the shitty compression that it's doing. Here, I have another picture. We can have more shitty compression together. It's just his eyeball, though. Oh my God. Stop clicking me on random things, OBS. If I'm still... Stop it. I wish I could make it smaller faster. Yeah, that's his eyeball. That's his eyeball looking at you. Gonna kill you. Gonna kill you. This is the shit that I don't show you. Is the monsters that I like to design it. But so it's honestly, yeah, Mission looks nothing like this. Fabric reveal. It's the desk mat that I eat my food on. Wow. Yeah, I don't draw this. I draw this. I don't show this kind of art normally, because it's not really marketable art style. It's not like, wow, look, she drew a something or other. Like, yeah, I guess I did. Draw something or other. That's not really what people are here for, or what people look at my stuff for, so I just hide this kind of stuff. I just hide it. I'm like, no one needs to know I draw that. Nobody needs to know I draw that. Big Ben is a giant clock. Huh? I don't know what that is. I'm here for that. Give me more. Nah. Absolutely not. No, people don't know me for my dark stuff. I keep the Ultimate Meme card. Mostly me. What is a bag diagram? I'm finishing my parfait, by the way. That's why I'm having a few moments of silence. I want to finish it. You like to be able to carry things. Well, buy one. Why do you need a bag so badly? You keep talking about bags. Do you need a Throne account and have us buy you a bag? Is that what this is? Is this a cry for help? Oh, this is the opposite of cry for help. This is a cry that you have a problem. Got it. This is a cry of, you have too many bags. You don't need any more. I use my bag to carry other bags. What are we talking about right now? You use your bag to carry other bag. What a meaningful conversation. I also have a bag problem. I literally have a tub under my bed full of bags. I'm with you guys. They spread out past the tub. There's not enough room in the tub for my bags. Oh, come on. I bought you the most perfect bag. It's got a mushroom on it. It's the perfect bag. I bought you the perfect bag. In Canada. Don't you like it? Is it not the most perfect bag? It can hold 3 things in it. Isn't that what you want? Hit bag, yeah. It's the perfect hit bag. Making it the perfect bag. You can put 3 things in it, and then you're out of room. Can't fit my schedule. Well, I get a smaller sketchbook, obviously. Obviously, the problem is your sketchbook's too big, and you need a smaller sketchbook that is not as big. And then your problems will go away. Obviously. Obviously. Is this a theoretical perfect bag? Theoretically. Can you have a perfect bag? Because a perfect bag could carry everything, but wouldn't that make the bag heavy if it could carry everything? Therefore, there can't be a perfect bag. I do have small sketchbooks, so stick one there. There you go. Just to have a smaller sketchbook. You don't have a bag problem, you have a sketchbook size problem. Clearly, you only need to draw ants. It will be perfectly weight distributed. That sounds like my cinema roll bag that is perfectly weight. When I was in Canada this last trip, I had so much shit to bring home because I'm a stupid person. And bought a billion things at Miniso because it's cheap and it's got cinnamon roll on it, that I ended up buying a discounted cinnamon roll bag. And it has this perfect weight distribution. You can put like 50 pounds and throw it on your back and you will only feel like 10 of it. I don't really know how, but it's the perfect bag. And I was able to like lug all this heavy shit home and I was relatively okay. It's the perfect bag. The problem card is you don't have the cinema roll bag that me and Everest have. You missed out and you no longer have the perfect bag. Because you don't have that cinema roll bag. That would have been the perfect bag and you don't got it. That's why. That's why. I have the perfect bag. I have it. It's for me. You wish you had the perfect bag, but you don't. It's my bag. You wish you had the perfect bag, but you don't. It's my bag. I bet you wish you had that bag, but it's my bag. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. Oh my god. What the fuck? I've been here forever. We should probably raid out. I have nothing left to talk about. 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm starting to burn out on a just chatting stream. Yeah, I live in a time zone with time. I'm behind most people, actually, when it comes to time. But we should find a person to raid out to, I think. I think that'd be good. That's Monster Hunter time. What do you mean? It's always Monster Hunter time. Nah, I didn't want to do too long of a stream because I also want to take a nap. Because it was New Year's and I was up late and I want a nap. I got up late because it was New Year's. I want to sleep. Guys, I like to sleep. Is Ellie still streaming with Neurosama? That's the question. I'll raid him if she's still there with her. She's still there with her! Alright, let's raid Neuro and have everyone hate me. I don't care that everyone's gonna make fun of me for being a baby raiding Neuro. I'm not raiding Neuro, I'm raiding Ellie. Fuck everyone. We're raiding Ellie. A rare instance. Because she's not even streaming. Nero is streaming. They're at McDonald's, guys! They're at McDonald's. That's so cute. We're gonna raid them. Let's raid Ellie and Nero. Taking the kids to McDonald's. I know that someone in her chat, not her chat, Nero's chat, is gonna be like, ugh, baby Reamer streamer rating Nero for attention. I'm rating Nero because Ellie's there and Ellie is my friend. That is my reason. I'm raiding her. Okay, what kind of raid is this? How about just New Year's raid? New Year's raid. Oh, we have a new emote, by the way. I forgot to mention that. We have a new emote. New Year's. Okay. New Year's raid with B. We can use our new emote. How'd that? I think that's a cute message. Do you guys like the emote? It's in my Discord too. Do you like it? I drew it when I woke up and now it kind of looks scary to me. I might redo it. I realize the eyes might be a little big. I hope you like it anyway though. Even though it's a little scary. If it's really big, it's a little scary. But I think when it's crunched down, it actually looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's raid Ellie. And Vettel too. It does look a little like a cryptid. I might redo it, but I think compared to my other emotes where you can't tell what they look like when they're crunched down, I think this one is pretty good. There's a big difference between being able to draw and being able to draw emotes that when they're crunched down to like 16 pixels, you can still tell what's going on. That's a whole skill set I don't have, but I'm learning. And then one day I'll make Banner emotes. But I think this one was a good step. You can actually tell what it is, even if it's a little scary. You can make everything out. That's very good. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Pixel art's harder than drawing. If you're a good pixel artist, you're like a god of art. All right, let's raid. Let's go. Let's go. I can do it. I can raid. Okay, I didn't know if I could. I didn't know if there'd be a view limit. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go say hi to Ellie for me. Say hi to Ellie for me. Bye-bye.